Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Okie dokie, get notice going, folks. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Getting things shared to the different platforms. Do. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Going live. Wow, Game Rewards now available. Wow. It's amazing. Okay, I'm live. I'm live. Okie dokily, artichokely, we are live. Ready to rumble. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's a button. Yeah, that would be cool. Try inviting another creator to co-host. What is this button? Ooh. Now pin this. Alright, that is there. Okie dokie. Hello, Mark Danielson. Thank you for joining us today. Alright, let's get this rolling. Oh yeah, need to share buttons. Hello. Sharing live. Thank you for joining us. Bear with me while I get sound checks and all this happy fun stuff going. Topics today. Well, I think today a lot of what we're going to be talking about is how God defines love, what it looks like to love your neighbor, and what it looks like to love your enemies, and discernment. That's some of the main talking points today. We're also going to look a little bit at politics. I think some of the stuff that Donald Trump has said the last few days has been super interesting, and I would love to hear other people's opinions. So, super curious. Yeah, the Book of Faces. So bear with me, folks. All right. Posting completed. The buttons have been pushed, guys. The buttons have been pushed. Oh, that's the Discord. Come on. There we go. There we go. PrayToPlay. World of Warcraft. And where's it at? There's that. There it is. Okay. Hello, Keegan. Nehanagian. It's an interesting name. Hey. Yeah, well, Preston is not here, Andrea. Not yet. There's nobody else on Discord. So, yeah, like, if Preston was talking, I would expect you to either hear him or not hear him. But thank you. Hey, Zach, what's up, buddy? I'm talking to YouTube chat as well. So, I'm glad to see you guys here. So I'm going to go ahead and reiterate, because I think that is often helpful in situations like this. I'm going to be talking about God's love, all right? Going to be talking about relationships, how to love yourself, love your neighbor, and your enemies. And, yeah, oops, it's all good. And going to be also kind of discussing the... a little bit of what's going on in politics today. Kind of would like to hear like what you guys have to say about that. I do believe that followers of Christ should be involved in politics in literally every area of life. I do believe that that's super important for us. We're to be salt and light. So if we're not involved with things, how can we do our job? Go. Hey, we have arrived. Oh, Linda. All right. Aha. Great Vault. That is where we are headed. Twitch drops are always random. It'll come. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. The Treasure Seeker's Boots, 584, 593. All right, not terrible. And a trinket, 593. Hey, Zachary Logue, and I there's the tinner. Your damaging spells have a chance to create a water spout at your target's location. Rubs nature damage. Not particularly interested, but I do think the appearance on this one would be kind of cool, so I'll go ahead and grab that. So. Unceremonious bloodletter. See what that looks like. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. It's a very simplistic, but simple sometimes is super, super neat. So, guys, we do have the 30th anniversary drops on here at TikTok. So if you guys, you join us, you guys may get some 30th anniversary bundle for your time spent here. Zach, what's up? Did you ever get into RuneScape? No, not really. So RuneScape wasn't a really big thing for me back then. I kind of immediately jumped onto the WoW train. That was, when I was in high school. So that was, for me, I started playing this in 2004. So, yeah, I'm old. Knew a couple people who pretty much made it their job because of how lucrative they knew that was. Here's the thing, Mr. Zach. If I was doing this for money, if I was playing games specifically for like monetization, I'd probably do things a little bit differently. Our purpose in all of this, is to be a blessing to the people that we meet. And yeah, like I do believe that like creating a following on social media, if you do end up going into kind of products, like whether it be clothing or, TikTok shop, whatever it may be, that individuals already know you. So they've already got an idea when you start down that path that they can, like, there's some kind of brand recognition and some trust that's built there. I do believe that is an important aspect of like e-commerce, is creating those relationships. But that's the key element here, Zach, is creating relationships. Yes, I know that there is a heavy RMT system in a lot of these games. I'm not interested in farming gold all day or in-game currency or special items, which is the big draw. Is like, okay, hey, you farm for this specific drop. This specific drop, say, is worth $10 in real money. So you link something to a PayPal account, you find people who are interested in that. Instead of paying you in-game currency, they pay you real money. That's kind of how that system works. And I am in no way sitting here and saying that's a good idea or get into that. That actually goes against a lot of the terms of service for a lot of games. But people still do it. I'm not gonna like sit here and say that like people don't. So I hear you laugh out loud. I was just shocked by how some kids were making more than their parents from online items. It was definitely an unheard of concept not too long ago. Yeah, and it's still a really big thing. Like using an RMT system, like you see that very heavily here in World of Warcraft, since they actually created a system where you are able to see the kind of fluctuation in the WoW economy using WoW tokens. So say for $20, you're able to get a specific amount of gold, and then that gold somehow translates again back to real money. That's why, you have a lot of gold farming and things along that line that actually happen. Complete 2 unique delves in Hollowfall. Ooh, hello. So guys, I think we may actually do some delves here, which I think would be a lot of fun. Oh, Mr. Thiener has logged on. Yes, Miss Andrea. Hello. How can I help you? I see @MoreAloha13. That's me, guys. So, oh, you like the live? Well, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Keep it cooking. And same thing, guys, on YouTube. I don't know if the likes work in the same fashion that you guys that TikTok works on, but if you guys are willing to like and to share, follow, subscribe, whatever word you guys want to use, that would be super cool. It does increase visibility. It helps us to get the gospel out to more people. Yeah, that's what we're here to do is to have like engaging conversations with people. Well, isn't that just rude? Like you try to block the entrance, huh? Wow, aren't you? That's actually pretty funny. Like, these picking up daily quests, well, daily, weekly is in this case. Wants you to stop the operation taking place within Arakara. Okay, I think we can do that on Heroic, which would be a blast. 10 world quests completed. All right, all right. Trying to get that Andrea Sports. You're trying to set yourself up? Is that what you're trying to do? Is Mr. Bickham's home, Miss Andrea? That's a blast. And there we go. Repairs. Just waiting for your buddies to get on and we can rock. Okay, cool. Well, then we can expect him to be a few minutes. I hear somebody in Discord. Oh, it is the teener. He has arrived. So what are you sensing to do, buddy?
Currently I'm looking at. I got a thing from your live. It gave me a really long 16-digit code to type into battle.
Yeah. So
that app.
Yep, it's the 30th
code.
Well, yeah, you can look that up. But yeah, I was enabled to do the 30th anniversary bundles. So, yep. So if you play World of Warcraft and whatnot, guys, please feel free to spend some time here. Yeah, well, yeah, he's not. That's the first time he talked, Zach. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to get some of these quests done real quick, guys. Give me just a second. Won't take long. What do I need? Am I missing something?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to redeem.
I've not learned that recipe. That would be why. Yeah, that's just something check up on YouTube, dude. I'm sure you can find it.
Okay.
So we got here. Okay, got that one. I can do. No, definitely don't need to do that. Complete. Trackers, chitin galoshes.
Andrea, how's your day today?
Can you hear him now, Miss Andrea, as he just spoke? Like Zach is saying that like he can hear you. Andrea, I don't know. Sometimes Andrea's stuff is special and just needs a giant hug or a kick in the butt.
And there's some of her devices sometimes, yeah, they don't cooperate with her.
Yeah, and I think part of it though is she expects them not to cooperate with her. It's one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. Pondits Plaza.
Very briefly, I saw that. I thought it said pizza.
Yeah.
I got a little excited. I'm still kind of excited because they welcome in, but I just
yeah.
Pizza.
I don't know. I don't. Seriously though, that happened, man. It's all good. You got to realize we're all individuals here that were raised with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in some form. So yeah, tubular was a part of my normal language up until middle school, and
I got the crests again. The same crest that I got when I played on last night. I got the Night Elf crest again. I got the Orc crest.
That sounds strange. Okay.
Yeah, all those back blings things, whatever.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, that's cool though.
One of the boys, the club
DJ
Epic's been doing now is they have shoes now. That's another item you can buy now instead of just back blings and pickaxes. Now they have shoes you can buy.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, shoes? Why?
Well, why not? I mean, if it's an in-game item,
I guess, man. I was kind of hoping for a cool headband. But
Zach on YouTube says,
gloves.
"Me in a nutshell when I say to my game, you better drop X loot." I think that's probably like reminiscent of a lot of people who play games such as this. Like it's like you better drop what I want you to. Yeah.
And World Quest and Kazalgar. 2,500 rep. That's not
Yeah,
too
that's a lot of
bad.
reputation. I'm not shaking a stick at that.
Not good.
I'm
That's
working
10 World Quest, man. We could kick that out
real quick.
really quickly.
Yeah. I'm just getting a few things completed here, real quick. Like I think I've got that done. And go ahead
What
and
else to do? Oh, the Holocaust Dells. Okay, I heard
yeah,
you say that one earlier.
yeah. Hello, Alden. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, Brick. Alden Brick. I don't know why that's funny. But for
He's got
some
a cool
reason,
motorcycle.
it's sometimes
Dang.
what? Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna check out the Great Vault. It's Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, I got something that's really kind of good for transmogs. We didn't do any of like the higher level stuff. We kind of just
I
did
did
like
last time.
time
I
walking.
got a 616 shoulder armor.
Well,
So
that's pretty dope,
we
dude.
really only did like one delve.
What's
Yeah,
up, Brick?
Okay, thank
How you doing
Texas.
today, man?
Nothing crazy this
I
time.
don't know why, but whenever I say Brick, I want to laugh. I don't know why that is. Like,
Don't know.
yeah, like for whatever reason, there's like there feels like there's an anime character that's somehow related to that name that I find utterly hilarious, but I'm not currently recalling why. It's just this like Brick. Why is that funny? Like, and then for whatever reason, like I'm getting this like thought in my head, just like, yeah, bricking an Xbox was just like the worst thing that could have happened. Like, it's like, yeah.
What does that mean?
So to brick an
Bricking an
Xbox,
Xbox.
yeah,
Yeah.
like what that means is like the Xbox, that's the red ring of death. Basically, it's just dead.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Okay.
it's done.
Adios.
Yeah, you might as well use it as building materials. Yeah. Get it? Brick
see.
building materials. Too bad Caden's not here, dude. That was
He said
pretty
he'd be
good.
on. He doesn't know when. He's currently at a church thing right now. He's watching or part of.
Okay. All right. So let's see
Sounds
here.
like he said he was able to process through the conversation we had last night, so that's good.
I
He
hope
said
so.
He's had a lot going on at once, and he believes it all just kind of piled on. So
Well, that's pretty normal, to be completely honest. So that is hone your skills at
do
making
something.
various lures to help reel in specific species of fish. Yeah,
Oh,
might
that's
as well. But I'm gonna do more of the skinning stuff for now. The meat thing is
so you know
always
that
cool
one
too.
currency that you get from the Great Vault that you can only get if you don't choose any of the armor. Where do you use
Yeah.
that stuff at?
Which one are you talking about?
Silver coins.
So the silver
are
coins are
purple.
yeah. So that's just the silver coins are just for trading in, but there is another currency that you can use at the catalyst for creating gear. So let's see. Zach on YouTube says, and you'll be there for hours wondering why you can't get what your friend got his first try. Like
Right.
annoyed face.
That's like me and Jordan with our Pokemon packs.
And then like Andrea is like, yeah, doesn't hear Preston. He's like not even a good anchor. I'm not sure if that is related to each other. I'm not sure if that's kind of a diss on you, Preston. I mean, it could be. Like, I mean, we could. I mean, if we want to look at like the whole
Not
news
sure what the
anchor
anchor
thing,
thing's about.
news
Yeah.
anchor is where my mind went. But yeah, we definitely need some more clarification on that one. I mean, I'm all for giving like Preston a rough time. I mean, I think that's kind of how the world goes round. Is you know, give some crap to your friends from time to
Well,
time.
You got to learn how to laugh at yourself too. You gotta
Yeah.
be
Well,
okay
I
with that.
dude, it's. I mean, I'm sure you do every time you look in the mirror. So.
Not every time. This morning I did good.
There you go. There you go. Oh, so yeah, Andrea, to clarify, is like the Xbox bricked, not even a good anchor. That's like not even that's not a good dad joke.
I understand the joke.
I don't
though.
know.
What is she
I'm
saying?
not
Oh.
on. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't
You
get
mean
it.
paperweight? Is that what she's meaning?
I don't know. I don't know. What's the right?
I'm not on the YouTube right now. I'm on.
Yeah.
Xbox, I can't
So
see
yeah,
what
Zach is like,
she's
what's
saying.
the right amount of crap to give someone? Laugh out loud. That's the real question. Well, okay, so there is this balance that you see in relationships, and it often like we can talk about this. It's social currency really, which in all reality is emotional currency in some way, shape, or form. So if you have a good relationship with the individual and they understand you well enough, you can give them crap. and mess with them and stuff like that, and they recognize that you're just playing around, you're teasing, and that's a way of building relationships. But if you walk up to a stranger and you were to say the same thing, you got to realize most people are only able to view others through their own perceptions, okay? It takes time for an individual to start to understand your perspective versus their own and see the differences. And that's something that happens through experience. It's not something that tends to happen naturally for individuals unless, of course, it's something that they've spent a long time developing and it becomes intuitive. I would say that's an individual, the difference between one who is mature in Christ and one who is not, is their ability to lead with compassion in social situations, which in reality is most situations in this world are somehow social in one way, shape, or form. And Zach, if you don't mind me mentioning this, and if you do, please stop me. But when you are autistic, okay, those social cues are something that are far more learned. They are not necessarily an intuitive aspect. They are something that you have to understand really situationally. Like each person has their own cues and tics and things like that they tend to like operate in. And this is true of individuals who are neurotypical. The difference is that body language in those instances is a far more intuitive operation versus a conscious awareness and observance. I think that would be one of the biggest differences I've seen in my own life being neurodivergent is I would notice things about people that they wouldn't notice about themselves, and learning to place meaning in those areas based on what I was learning from them and understanding their personalities, why they do the things they do, asking questions, seeking understanding is kind of what enabled me to start to navigate those social situations. Whereas before, when I was younger, I was just completely oblivious as to why people did the things that they did. Why is it I'm talking to a young man and they're fidgeting with their hands and they're kind of wringing their hands, or they start holding their left arm, et cetera, et cetera. That usually represents some form of discomfort, right, with the conversation at hand. So I started learning micro expressions, started understanding and reading body language. I actually learned that. It was something that I studied extensively, was investigative techniques and understanding body language, because I didn't get it. That was one of the biggest struggles I had growing up, especially in social situations. I would be completely oblivious. I know, and I kind of feel bad for this girl. There was a girl that liked me for years and years and years, and I was completely oblivious to it. Completely, just unabashedly oblivious to it. Now, looking back, right, hindsight is 2020. I can see that this girl really liked me for a long time, and she made a lot of effort, except for just being blunt and just saying, "Hey, Alistair, I like you." She did everything, but I didn't see it. I was oblivious to it because I was oblivious to my own value, I think was another part of it. I was like, well, how could this pretty girl actually like me? I'm awkward. I'm socially inept. But for her own reasons, right? She liked me, right? So Zach says, I was just about to say, laugh out loud, I would see two friends giving each other crap and wouldn't even be able to understand how they had a bond that allowed for that. Right. And that's something that I know for myself I really struggled with. But luckily, I had friends in World of Warcraft early on in my teenage years that if they didn't mess with you, they didn't like you. That was their way of showing love in a kind of brotherly, familial format. If they weren't messing with me, I knew something was wrong. Now, mind you, at that point in time, I was part of a raiding guild. This was back, oh my gosh, seriously, this was probably 2012, 2013, right around there. This was during, actually, I think it was before that even, because this was during the Burning Crusade. expansion in World of Warcraft. I was part of a raiding guild, and we weren't anything like spectacular. I mean, we were raiding Karazhan, which is really the first kind of intro raid to the Burning Crusade. But it was a blast. I mean, it really was, like fighting Archimonde and all of that cool stuff. And like it's actually part of what the movie, the World of Warcraft movie, was based off of, was the Tower of Karazhan and all of that fun stuff. Actually, I was able to enjoy that when it first came out in the Burning Crusade and the original Karazhan raid. But I digress. Like, so I was kind of placed in a situation where I had to start to read between the lines. And I think that is one of the biggest differences between myself, having been diagnosed with autism several years ago, and where I'm at now, is I've learned how to see things outside of the literal and started seeing them symbolically. And a lot of that came from just spending time with Yahweh and reading scripture and recognizing that a lot of the lessons that are incorporated there are not the literal like interpretations. They are the symbolic, the philosophical, the principle. And through reading those things, I became far more adept at reading those things. And then couple that with some of the abilities that Yahweh blessed me with. A gift of mercy, a gift of discernment, the ability to understand like God's word and like really complex concepts, really enabled me to go from your atypical neurodivergent to where I'm at today in being able to understand the intricacies of human behavior and language and how those things function. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I got it all figured out. I don't. I'm learning more and more every day, as humans are really, really interesting creatures. But you know, we all have, you know, our little idiosyncrasies, as you would say. Zach on YouTube says, you know, I get what you mean having autism, and it's not like I didn't get the allegorical. It's that I was beyond confused about when, where, how it was supposed to adequately apply. And right. And I would say a lot of that comes with experience. Zach says, that's where finding Jesus connects every little dot. Yes. And I agree with you. I think that is the biggest thing that happened in my life, is I stopped trying to interpret it all on my own and started going to him to understand the intricacies. And so something that I think most neurotypicals do is they create assumptions. There's kind of an assumptive bias in interpretation, where they don't look at, well, okay, does this apply here? There's not as, I'm not saying this is true of every neurotypical. Please don't take me out of context. But often what I have observed is many people are not willing to ask the questions. They assume that their thoughts and their emotions are right. Okay. And that's not to say that what you feel is quote unquote wrong. What I'm saying is that not every emotion that we experience is based on the here and now. Oftentimes our emotions are being seen through the lens of our trauma, our pain, and the beliefs that have been created through those experiences. So for us to become a more mature, more healed human being, we have to start looking at our emotions, our thoughts, our biases, and start taking stock and start actively asking those questions. Well, why do I feel what I feel? Why am I thinking what I'm thinking? And start introspecting and really start breaking things down and allow ourselves to be wrong, right? Zach says, is that what some spiritual people mean by the only truth is the present moment? Okay, so that can be taken, I think, a lot of different ways. I disagree with that statement inherently, because what that says is that truth is subjective. Okay, so there is subjective reality, and that I would call that preference. All right, I like the color blue more than the color pink. All right, that is opinion, right, based on preference, for whatever reason. And there may be a multitude of reasons why somebody likes one color versus the other, often based on some sort of experience in their past. I would say in my case, I think of pink. One of the first things that pop in my head is Pepto Bismol. All right, which it is what it is. It's not like something I'm doing on purpose, but there's that flippin' commercial that pops in my head. And yeah, welcome to jingles from the past. Um, but kind of as I digress here, looking at that, it's not wrong, right? It's not wrong that I like something more than something else. Now, to say that blue is always better than pink, that's a truth statement. That's an objective statement, and would have to be backed up with some pretty, sufficient evidence. And I think the issue with that inherently is you're trying to make something that is subjective objective, creating preference. We could even go into identity politics with this, saying that, well, just because I identify as something, that is the reality of it, I think is inherently extremely foolish and even dangerous. When you start to recognize that our beliefs, all right, do define our perceptions, right? Making statements like that about your identity and the identity of others is very short-sighted and very arrogant. And I think is just goes against the freedom of expression. I don't think what you're doing is protecting expression in those moments. I think what you're doing is you're damning others for their beliefs. If you want to identify as a cat and go around and purr and do these other things, then that is your choice. But do not expect me, do not place that expectation or even try to force me to meow when I see you. All right, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, well, okay, I would suggest seeing a professional, personally. Yeah, either way. My point in that is there are different concepts of perception, all right? There is a reality that we exist in. Now, if you want to go deeper into this, and I think this kind of goes along the lines of discernment, how do we judge or divide something rightly? Well, one of the first things that pops in my head is wisdom is known by its results. Okay, we can see that there is a moral objectivity that is presupposed in our thought processes. Like, there is such a thing as logical thought. Now, if you guys want to better understand like the processes of logic and critical thinking, that is something we can talk about. And I do think it does have a lot to do with what is described as discernment scripturally. Now, I think with one key difference. Logical reasoning is something that is programmed into each of us. Discernment is taking those reasonings, then placing them before God to hear His judgment on the matter. That's where that next step comes in. I call it being odd. You observe, you deduce, you reason, and then you discern. You take it before God and seek what He says about this, either to expand your own reasoning and understanding, or to create an even greater, to expound on what you are seeing in those moments. Hey guys, you guys want to take out the world boss? Like Shirai is up over here in Hollowfall. Now I am in,
Sure.
yeah, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to join me here. I just, for whatever reason, I'm here, so I'll go ahead and invite you guys. I am in war mode because it just, yeah. You guys, if you want to switch into war mode, you can. You don't have to. We can, but for me to...
I'm not in any of the cities to do it.
Yeah. So, there is a guy here waiting, so there's probably going to be a fight here soon, so I would ask that you guys do. Boosting Vibes on TikTok says, if we are faced with someone that changes their gender and name, should you follow them? Well, what do you mean follow them? In what context? Like on social media? Like do what they're doing? What's... Little context, I think clarification would be super helpful. Oh, no sound detected. It's because I wasn't talking, TikTok. Like, seriously, what? I have to, like, be nonstop talking the entire time? Oh, my goulet, this sounds exhausting. Well, here's the thing. You can respect the choices that they're making and treat them with kindness and love them. That doesn't mean you have to agree with their decision. All right. I think that is where a lot of people have misstepped. I think on both sides of this equation is I don't have to agree with your choices. All right. I don't have to like what you're doing. Hey, cool. Somebody's listing the group, war mode group right now in premates.
I found what those tokens are for then. You can use them to exchange for ruined Valor Stones. So I just got literally 90 of those Valor Stones. And I leveled up my helmet, my pauldrons, and my bow 1 level each. Actually, my bow went
Nice.
up twice, so I'm rocking a 609 now, bro.
Super cool, dude.
Yeah, man. I have enough to go up another couple levels, but I ran out of the standard Valor Stone thingies, the cheaper ones.
Nice.
And gain more.
Oh, dude, I have 2,000 of them. I need to
I've
do.
never run out of them. I know. And then apparently there's another type of Valor Stone after that that I don't have. It's like a gilded one. Gilded crest or whatever. I need to get more of them. I only have 9. My helmet needs like I think 30 for its final level, and it'll be a 626.
Nice, dude.
Like Mr.
Really
Stupid.
nice.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be
626.
nasty.
Uh-oh.
Well, we've got a hard individual here that may want to.
Yeah, he's still on his mount, though, so. I mean, I could just, like, grab him and root him to the ground and then, like, yeah, but that usually gets.
Dang,
Oh,
you were
yes.
really far away.
What?
I
Ooh.
still haven't gotten to you. I'm
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
I know I'm
yeah.
there.
It's all good.
Gotta be
It's all
close.
good.
So back to what I was
Yeah.
saying to boosting vibes. Yeah, respect their decision, love them. Doesn't mean you have to agree with them. And forcing another person to believe what you believe is not helpful. Like, and I'm saying this as a follower of Christ, is my job is not to bash you over the head with my beliefs. My job is to, like, not just my job, my purpose and my honor, my joy is to be able to love you and to love myself. That is a very, very important aspect of this entire thing, is to be able to love others the way that Jesus Christ has loved us. Now, does that mean that sometimes I will say something that you don't like? Yes, there will be times where you don't agree with what I'm saying. But as you get to know me, hopefully you understand that I'm saying what I'm saying because I care about you, not because I like
Sort of
want to
challenge you,
control
bro.
you or make you do something or any of those things. I think it's really important to understand the difference. So with that, I would say that there is a couple principles that we have scripturally to help us with that. So if you're talking to somebody and you disagree with their position, whether it be politically, identity-wise, whatever it may be, if they're not willing to listen, okay, stop talking. Okay, and it goes back to what we see in Matthew chapter 7. Do not throw your pearls before swine or give what is holy to dogs, lest they turn on you and attack you. What that means is what I just said previously. If you're talking to somebody, all right, and they're not willing to be corrected, all right, if they're immediately in defense mode, your best move is to stop talking and observe the situation and understand who and what you're really talking to in that moment. Because maybe you said something that triggered a wound from their childhood. And what you're speaking to right now is that wounded part of them that has raised up those shields, those walls, in order to protect itself. So you have to then work through that process of, okay, hey, let's help this person recognize that they're safe. I'm not trying to control you or hurt you. And let's see if we can help that person heal. All right. That's a lot of my job as a healer, as a counselor, is helping individuals learn to regulate so that they can actually be open in those difficult, like, moments. I think that's a really, really important. It's really important. Just period. Like, yeah, what's up, Bob?
Well, it says I'm right on top of you, but I don't know why you're not appearing.
Yeah, because you need to be in war mode.
I am in war mode.
Then I don't know.
Oh, that's weird because I can see Jordan, but I can't see Al.
Yeah, you guys are not in war mode.
No, I'm in war mode.
You sure you're in war mode, Jordan?
I changed it. I was in the city just before I came.
Then, because it shows you guys in a different instance than I am. This player has war mode disabled. This, yeah, it says both of you have war mode disabled. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I got the little blue thing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Blue thing.
I don't know what to tell you, sir. That
They
one
have to
guy
get
has
your name
joined.
tag.
Do 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 do
Yeah,
do.
it says I'm in group 1 with you.
Yeah, I see that, but it shows that you guys are in a different instance than I am. Yeah, it says this player
Yeah,
has
we
war
can't find
mode
him together.
disabled.
What does that
Yeah, if you're not in the same instance that we are, then no, you can't. You guys need to go back to a city, make sure that war mode is enabled. Yeah, or you guys are gonna miss out.
I just checked and it said enabled.
Oh, I don't know, sir. I don't know.
The closest one is Dorngal, right?
Red Ford Fiesta. Okay, all right. Says like this guy likes cars. When did you friend me? I think I sent the follow like last night or something. Is when I did that. Yeah, that one guy. Yeah, I think I did that last night my time. Like that would be like I think yesterday afternoon your time. Yeah.
I guess what we can do is teleport back to Dornagal. And
See, now it says you guys. Now it says you guys are in the same instance.
No idea why.
I don't know. Like the
I
other,
didn't even
there's
search
another
for war
guy.
mode.
Yeah, Karini is. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out.
guess I'm coming back then.
Yeah. So how are you doing? How are you doing today, dude? Speaking to that one guy.
Me?
No, I said that one.
That one guy. It's his.
Now, Arella,
yeah,
now it
that
says
one
you're in another instance still. Ilaria, it says you're in yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Doing
she's
good?
now. I literally
Awesome.
just equipped the war mode. Got my little shield.
I've been promoted to leader. Okay. List the group. That guy didn't want to be leader.
I'm going to leave instance group. Do you want me to invite me back and see if that helps?
You can if you really want to. I can invite you back. That shouldn't be a problem. And then Boyington left. Like the guy who started it left.
He's like, I'm tired.
Lack of patience. Selfish.
Alright,
Super
what about
I'm doing
selfish.
many good things. Yeah, but now.
Boyington's like, I gotta run. Sorry, not enough interest. That's fine, dude. It's all good. Says you guys are, yeah, like, hey, Jesus, could you bring more people to us so we can get this rocking?
I'm
And a rolling.
teleport back to Dornagal and then just reset it.
No, it says you are. Oh, nope, now it says you're not. I don't know what the heck you're doing, sir.
Jeez. What does
Whatever.
it say for mine?
It says yours is fine. Like, I don't know if you're here yet.
I'm gonna go
But-
back to
No, I gotta
Dornagal.
fly back to you.
Do I believe in God? Yes. Yes, I do. I am a follower of Jesus Christ. So, yes, I do believe in God. Is there anything you'd like to ask? 'Cause here's the thing, dude. Kind of what we're here for is just to create a space where people can come, we can seek understanding, ask each other questions, we can disagree with each other, and do it cordially. Like, I think that's a really important aspect of growth for anybody. Like, yelling and screaming at each other because you disagree.
Doesn't really get you anywhere. It just kind of
Can you
causes.
just summon me, Alistair? So I don't have to fly all the way back, or
We don't have a
Get
we don't have a warlock.
that's a warlock specialty?
Yeah, it's a warlock specialty, sure. There's not a summoning portal here. So as much as I would like to. Oh my gosh.
How's snow looking?
Zach. I have no idea.
Anything?
I have no idea. He hasn't said anything to me. That's
Didn't
fine.
hear a word. Okay.
Nope, I've not heard anything, sir. It's okay. People are people.
Zach. Ooh, honestly, where would our consciousness go? We were dead. That's why I don't get it when people don't believe in God. Right. Well, no, I do believe with. I believe in you. Believe in. Words. Oh my goodness. My mind started going faster than my mouth could keep up. All right, so gotta slow down.
Agree with you? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, I agree with you. Like, I think the whole concept of consciousness, like, definitely, gives right. Well, and now the boss just disappeared.
Hey, boss guy. Come back, please. Let us slay you.
What the? Like, literally, the boss just like disappeared.
He's like, not enough interest. No one's here to fight today, apparently. My patience has worn thin.
Well, like when looking at arguments like for the like believing in God, like his existence, I think some that you could look up to kind of better understand kind of the apologetic standpoint would be like the fine tuning argument, and the argument for motion. I think those are like two of like kind of the GOAT, greatest of all time arguments for the existence of God. Basically, like the fine tuning argument looks at how the world is put together, how it functions so readily, so well. Um, I think that is a really important kind of thing to look at. Like you look at just the human body, for instance, and you think about all of the chemical processes that have to line up perfectly for the body to function in any real form. I think that's a really important aspect. And then the argument for motion basically goes back to like first mover. All right, it kind of throws out this whole concept that we can get life from non-life, which we've never observed in our universe. I mean, we live in a paracausal universe, which is just a fancy word for saying there's cause and effect. So if you go from the perspective, well, okay, something had to happen for this to happen, something had to happen for the Big Bang, what it really looks at is, hey, okay, so there had to be a first mover. There had to be something, someone, some cause that brought everything into existence. And when you look at that, it says, okay, well, yeah, that really does bring credence to the kind of conceptualization of God. Now, who that God is, who you believe in, what you believe, now that often becomes the next, logical step in that argument, in that debate, in that discussion, in understanding, okay, who is God? Is Allah? Is it Allah? Is it Izanami? Is it Krishna? Is it Shiva? Is it the Hindu pantheon? Is it Buddha? Kind of looking at those different concepts, I think is really, really important. And do your research. Like that's the biggest thing I can suggest. If you want to learn about Jesus Christ, read the Gospels. But I would say read it in the perspective of getting to know God's nature versus you trying to apply everything from just yourself. Like, and start looking at, okay, hey, so this God does really seem to love me. And that's what he says. He's showing me that, through this sacrifice that he's making. Is there any other quote unquote God that is doing that? And if there is, why? When people bring up evolution, I just can't. I mean, yes, evolution is a thing, but God made humans. So I believe that, like, I do believe in natural selection and adaptation. Evolution is an observable phenomena. Now, do I believe that we came? Yeah, this is not happening right now, guys, here. So I'm leaving group. It's being weird and glitching out. I'm going to go ahead and you guys leave. I'll re-invite you and we can get some delves going. I think that would be a good place to start today.
I got 2 cops.
You're already in Hollowfall.
Yeah, we're already in Hollowfall.
There we go.
Very nice. I'm inviting you, Arella, inviting you, Sir Jock.
I just tried it now again with the raid frames. My mouse over is still not working. So, and I made sure this time I did everything.
Well, dude, here's the thing. Did you wait? Did you actually move it to your bars? Did you move the button?
thought it almost worked automatically. No one told me about moving nothing.
Oh my
I thought
gosh.
it linked the skill automatically.
No, no, you have to move.
Well, good to know, I guess.
Oh, Pickums, bro. I love you too. That was.
There's like, why me, God? Why did I have to be the one that teaches this stuff? Wow.
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
yeah,
yeah, you have to
sure.
you move the little thingy on the macro button there, you move it to the bar. It's not work. No, it wouldn't work that way, dude. You still have the original spell equipped on your bar. I love you, dude. I really do. That was, oh, you made my day there, buddy. I gotta remember that,
They
man.
failed to specify individual.
Yeah. So there's a war supply crate. If we get there, we may be able to grab some.
Hit the implosion button.
Oh, it's gone. Okay. Let me see. Do we have? All right. So there's one in here that's bountiful. That's Mycomancer Cavern. We can go ahead and scoop up that. Do you mute yourself on voice chat to talk to stream chat? Are your friends listening to you talk to viewers? Yeah. They're hearing me. Yeah. It doesn't seem to bother them any. They're kind of used to this. They've been like talking to me for forever and a day now. And it should be, and you guys should be able to hear
Just a
them
year,
too.
But it does seem like that, yeah.
Yeah, and they should be able to so they're also my moderators, so they should be also reading chat as well in TikTok and YouTube, hopefully. If not, RAR. Yeah, so no, I'm talking to both, and I'm also talking to you guys too. So it doesn't really seem to bother them any. If it does, guys, you can definitely say something to me. Yeah, they're also our mods. They're pretty good guys. So that one guy, also when people say they do not believe in God, explain what is happening in the world right now. Right. And here's the thing, bro. Like, this is something I would like you to take into consideration about people who don't believe in God, is recognize that God loves them, okay, just as much as he loves you. Like, what I get to do, all right, the opportunity I have in their life is to love them and to show them, hopefully, that there's a difference. Like, if I'm actively putting into, do you guys want to do tier 9? I would like to do that so we can, like, get the higher ranking stuff and take out that boss, the dude that we've been dealing with, the Zekrom or Zekrel or whatever his name is. I would like
He's
to
in
do that.
tier 9?
No, he's a tier 10 boss, I think. But we have to unlock tier 10 to be able to go to his specific area. Because he has his own instance where you go in and you fight him specifically. So I'm going to go ahead and bring us into tier 9 here. I am... Dude, yeah. Bud, the training wheels for Bran are off. So you get to deal with all that. The COWD daily. But yeah, back to what you were saying, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Back to what you were saying as well. Is just remember, dude, like, just love them. Like, my job is not to prove people wrong. I think people do a pretty good job of doing that themselves. And eventually, like, it will be revealed to them if they're willing to look at and have their minds changed. People are not going to change their minds just because you say something that doesn't align with them. People believe what they want to, even about you. So the best thing you can do is give them evidence to the contrary and give them the opportunity to make choices and to think it through. So a lot of what I do in those instances and in debates, in apologetics, is I ask questions of people. I hold up a mirror and say, hey, how does this look to you? And I do that in a kind and respectful way. I think that's what we're called to when it says, love one another as I have loved you. For the greatest expression of love is to lay down your life for your friends. Okay? I think that's really important. And you can sit here and you can hate Jesus. I'm not going to. Like, he saved my life. Like, he saved me from myself. He saved me from, oop, I need to change my gear. I'm wearing all my PvP gear right now. There we go. That's better. Shiny.
Alright, hang on a bit.
Oh, you got
Just a second.
super loud, dude. What are you?
What the, sir?
I didn't change nothing.
I don't know what you
Change
did, man. I don't know what you did, sir. You just like getting loud all of a sudden.
Zach on YouTube says, you know, we talked earlier, Alistair, about Luke 16, and the ending really spoke to me when Abraham said, if they won't believe Moses and the prophets, then they won't believe someone raised from the dead. That really highlights the potential of human vanity. Someone can be shown a person literally rising from the dead, and they still may not repent. And that's true.
Alright.
And it's to recognize that what Jesus asks of us is to trust him and to love, to put into practice the things that he teaches us. Are you not in the party, Mr. Prestino?
No, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I invited you.
Okay. Yeah, I asked
It says
twice,
you're
but
already
not-
it says you're already in a group, dude. Did you leave the group that you were in?
Yeah, I left your guys's.
Make sure you've left the group. Like, go up,
That we
click.
were in.
Yeah, make sure that you click leave party, instance group, whatever you were in. As it's telling me you're already in a group, sir.
When I click on my little self, all I have
It
is
says
leave party
Ilaria
and your
is-
guys's party.
Yeah, leave the party. Like, because it says you're, yeah.
I did
Yeah.
that once already.
All right, so that's really
Oh,
weird.
Right, and then you re-invited us. That's right. You
mm,
re-invited us, so
mm,
it would have been for the
mm,
same thing.
mm.
Okay.
There we go. Now we're
Alright,
cooking.
Which one are you guys in?
We're in Mycomancer Cavern. It says you joined the party, but I'm not seeing your.
Micromancer. There it is.
Oh, you okay? It'll show up when you enter the delve. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
exactly 1,000 yards away.
Okay. So yeah, dude, that's what I would say to you and on that whole topic, man. Like, yeah, I do believe that like evolution is like I believe it as a process, all right, not as like how everything started. I don't believe we came from ooze. I think that's a pretty silly concept, personally. Right? Yeah, we're not Ninja Turtles. Thank you. And I do like also believe that, you know, God is who he says he is, as he is revealed in the personage of Jesus Christ. That's what I believe. And I do my best to like share evidence that I have
I am
obtained
here.
over the years. Ha ha! He hath arrived. All right, let me go ahead and get the Mark of the Wild going here and turn myself into the Mr. Teddy Bear here. Hello, Jenny Brown. Thank you for joining us. And Zach over here on YouTube says, would you say then that adaptation is a better word rather than evolution? Well, evolution in its essence, all right, we're not talking about Darwinism. Evolution was just about processes. It's natural selection and adaptation. Like, that is the basis for the concept of evolution, the theory of evolution. Yeah, and I think that's a very observable phenomenon in the world today.
My wife has arrived with apple.
You're going to go to the market? Okay.
Stay
Thank
away
you.
from the veggie cream.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, dude, seriously. Preston says stay away from the Everwhip, the veggie cream. Goodness gracious. I made a joke last night, guys. It's called Everwhip because it is forever with you. I'm talking about like forever.
Forever in you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the piggy one again.
Yep. We're doing
See
that
how
one
many
again.
friendly pigs we can get.
Watch out, guys. You got spore bits coming after you.
Get away from me, Sporbit.
Roar.
I haven't got that right.
Whoa.
So, that one guy. Does that answer your question, bro? Kind of like looking at all of that, and well, I mean, maybe you didn't ask a specific question. I kind of like iterated a couple of, I think, points based on my perspective. So,
Oh, hello. Sporbit is trying to eat me. Still got a lizard fighting me, guys. All right, lizard. Where's
I'm
this
getting
lizard?
attacked by this shrimpy dude.
Yeah, he's trying to explode. Roar. There we go. There we go. Genie
Piglet.
Bean. Yeah, that's a name. All right, talking
Don't
to the
think
pig.
I'm allowed
Oh
to piggy.
no.
Piglet. Oh,
No, he's shadow crazed, guys. He
he
ate
woke
something
up
that
and
didn't agree
chose
with him.
violence.
Yeah, he woke up and he
Try that
chose
veggie
violence.
cream.
Dude, right? That'd make anybody unhappy.
I didn't like his trip to the market.
Oh, that was pretty
Oh.
good. That was
Oh.
pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. That was brilliant, man.
That's a good one. 5 points for Gryffindor. That's good, bro.
Yeah, and dude, like I would call that Darwinism. That is I think even a pseudo religious kind of concept of the theory of
Oh,
evolution.
shoot.
I don't see evidence for that. I really don't. Not anything observable in our natural world. I don't. Like I see microevolution. I see plenty of evidence for that. But I don't see evidence for the macro, like one species becoming a totally different species. Like I do see, like, you know, Neanderthalic man and whatnot, but like the genome is still like very, very. It's still man. Like the whole like coming from monkeys and primordial ooze and all that happy fun stuff. I don't believe that. Now if I am incorrect, all right, I will find out someday, I'm sure. Well, hello. We got another
Where
one of
did
these.
that thing come
So
from?
awkward.
Yep, he came somewhere. Yep, we got friends, guys. We've got friends. Popping some coolie downs here, so because these guys more
50,000
spore bits.
years
I'm
from
trying
now,
to
you're just playing pool with Yahweh.
whoop,
And
hello.
he goes, "Oh, this is like that time I turned you guys into monkeys," and you're like, "Wait, what?
What?
I told
Right.
you about that?" No, you kind of forgot that, Dad. You did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think being open-minded, quote unquote, is definitely not being naive, but it's being willing to be wrong. I think that is a very important aspect to learning. Oh, hello. We've got another Funyun, guys.
Okay,
Guys,
cool.
it's just making all kinds of friends here, aren't you? That's an Umbro Slash. Oh my gosh. What the doo-wop diddy is that?
Only way this would be worse is if the big boss boy would show up.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Why did you
hope it
say
doesn't
that?
happen.
You hope it doesn't, but it sounds like you do hope it does.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
Right?
Umbro slash. He's trying to slash me, guys, and spore bits are smacking me around.
I'm trying to get it away from you.
Orbit,
Oh my gosh.
please.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pop a health pot there. All right, popping some more cooldowns. Woohoo! Popping another cooldown. Oh, another one. Here we go. Let's rock 'em, sock 'em, guys. Interrupt, castigate. I got it. Could we take out one of these and focus on the big guy, please? Stop just like switching targets.
I'm on Treasure Wraith.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you not to do that. Like the
I
fungal.
just switched, so I'm saying I'm on him now. Would you rather me stay on fungal?
Yeah, he needs to
Yeah,
go down.
go
He
ahead.
needs to go down first. He does
Yeah,
way
that's
more
what I was
damage.
fighting. Okay.
Yeah, because he's empowered right now. Yeah, he does more damage. I think the Wraith is actually down, so okay.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he's on now. That was cool.
Scar has joined. You're just talking about the Lion King.
We were. Yeah, last night we talked about it for a good 40 minutes, and then
Oh,
tonight we talked about it a little
yep,
bit.
trying to. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow.
Long live the king.
All right. So,
Hey, lucky cursed potion.
same here.
Oh,
Cool,
what a trick
cool.
of luck.
Perfect shield.
All right, talking to
Come
the
here, Piglet.
piggy.
Hey,
Hey, we
loves
got a
us.
friendly one. We got a friendly one.
Perfecto shield.
I've always wanted a
Hmm.
pig to fall in love with.
So there was a question that was asked earlier by Zach over here on a YouTube live, and the question, I'm going to come over here first, guys, and kind of like take this step by step so we don't end up pulling things in a way that might get us punched in the,
In the
kiss it
hiney.
in something. Yes, words.
Where's the question?
The question is, what is love? And there's a lot of ways I could describe that. The simplest definition that I can give you is to one who unselfishly seeks the best for all. All right, so that means a desire for what is best, thinking about what is good for people and acting accordingly. Okay. We found in neurology today, in psychiatric medicine, that humanity is motivated by two central forces, either fear or love, and they're not able to exist in the same space at the same time. I think that's a very important concept because we see in scripture that, perfect love casts out all fear. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of mushrooms here, guys.
Shot.
Thank you.
Man, the mage has a really cool ice ability that just completely immobilizes a whole group. When I was
Yeah.
watching Beth play, I was like,
Yep.
"Oh, we could use that."
Right?
That'd be.
Whoop,
That'd be
hello.
good.
I got
Good ally.
smacked out of the... Yeah,
That
I think...
was- Yeah.
Yeah. Bick, don't forget to heal yourself, sir.
Yep.
You're worth healing, Jordan.
Yes, you are.
It's worth it.
Okay,
Oh,
what
they're
the-
trying to stab me viciously.
Arella
Oh,
says
you're-
life bloom, life bloom, life
Oh,
bloom.
whoop, whoop.
life
Sorry.
bloom."
Well, Arella is not a druid, so if he's using life bloom all of a sudden, I would be questioning what he's
Hello,
doing.
sir. I got a mob on me butt.
Not sure why.
You got a mob on your butt. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You
Brand,
did,
we're not really
Bud.
caring
You
about-
did not. You didn't name. Yeah. So I think that some of your. Did you actually name everything properly all the way through?
Yes, I did except one. That's why it's not working. So I gotta go swap that out for the
Chicken eggs?
original one.
Okay. Yeah. You need
Alright,
to make sure that all of the names are accurate according to the spell that you're using, and make sure that you move it to your bar. That's why things were not working, sir. Is you didn't have them actually on your bar. So we'll take a second
Big
here.
one.
That's
Already
the.
did, but one of them is just not working because I
It's
guess
not named properly. Yeah. You do need to. You can go ahead and fix it real quick. I'll go ahead and.
You want me to get Hamlet?
Actually, I don't want to do that.
Doctor's
sh-
Pigment.
Yeah,
I
let
like
me,
that too. That's good.
yeah, before, because a lot of these, yeah, see, that's why
Oh, come on now, Hamlet. All right.
What happened?
we made an unfortunate enemy.
Scratchy.
Yeah, he woke up on
He
the
had
wrong
two
side
happy
of the.
hogs, and then now he got angry hog.
Yeah, it happens. It's all right. Bacon for dinner, guys.
And bring home the bacon. We were
Oh,
thinking
well.
bacon at the same time. That's good.
Sporbit. Hello, Andrew Sautier. What's up, Death
You
Gamer
almost got
90,
kicked.
dude? I haven't seen you in a flippin'
Alright.
minute. What's up, bro?
Check out my Mac. Never mind. We're
Yep. Sporbit. Meow. All right, I will wait for you guys. Go ahead and get the macro set up. But no, so the other way I would describe love, okay, from a biblical perspective, is just the life of Jesus Christ. Like he endured like everything that could possibly be. What? Why is a noob Veer here? Like, we got something really interesting up here, guys. I don't know what this is and why he's here. Like, we got Zek Veer's heralds here, guys.
He's like, I'll wait on you guys, and then he's like,
No.
Ah, someone activated a spore bit.
Yeah, you.
I saw press and by me, putting in it to me.
Are you ready? Like, what? Yeah, back off.
No.
Don't. Yeah,
Jordan's not
don't
here,
move
he's still doing
forward.
his thing.
Yeah, don't move forward, please. Like, I don't know what we're gonna have to deal with here in just a minute. I don't imagine
There's
it's
a
going to.
giant spider.
Yep.
With battle armor. I think we killed
Yup.
that first.
Yeah,
He's like a beetle.
yeah.
can't
He's
really
a
call
he's
him
a
a
scarab.
spider.
He's a scarab.
Yeah, he's like a scarab something, man. He's a combination of things.
Yeah, scarab, like praying mantis. Oh, why are you coming all the way over here all of a sudden? That was not where you were pathing before, and then it just changed.
Right, so I moved over. I was like, oh wait, he's getting a little close. Dude, you like this new bow then? This is what I got on the last time we played.
Ooh, you got a crossbow
It-
now.
it
That's
was
cool.
blue. Now I got it to level 6 and it's purple. I didn't know things changed colors like that. It was blue,
I
like
didn't
your
know that
contour
either.
blue on your
I did not
beads.
know that either.
Yeah,
That's really
It was
neat.
gold and blue, like some Notre Dame type stuff, and I was like, doesn't really fit the aesthetic. And then now it's this level, it's like a beautiful, deep bronzy and purple. What's its name again? Her name is Shade Touched Silencer.
Hello, AJ.
It's a 613.
Hmm. But yeah, I think that's the easiest way I can define love. Zach is heading out, which is yep, he's headed to for the Alpha course. Okay. All right, guys.
I can't.
Hmm.
I'm having trouble finding the spell here.
Just
Because
look.
it's name. Usually when you name the spell correctly and you save, it'll automatically get the icon. Well, it just has the question mark. So
Yeah, because you haven't inputted it properly. Just create a new macro for that specific one and delete the old one, bud. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a second. I'm going to pray real fast. 'Cause I'm, for whatever reason, right now getting hit with like a huge wave of fear, which I think is interesting. So, Lord Jesus, Father God, I come to you right now, Father, and I lift up this time, and I thank you for what you're doing. This spirit of fear that is coming against us, Yahweh, you make it very clear that's not something that you give us, but you do give us a spirit of love, a spirit of power, and a strong, sound, disciplined mind. And I thank you for that. I thank you that you are our protector. Our help comes from you. The sun shall not smite us by day, nor the moon by night. You will protect and deliver us from all evil, no matter where we are. And Jesus, I just ask that you touch the lives of those individuals that have been a part of this live today, that you help them to see that that there are individuals in this world that do truly love and do truly care for themselves and others and want to see and help others succeed. So Jesus, help us to understand, touch our hearts and our minds, and enable us to love the way that you do. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
amen.
All right. So how's that going, sir? And what was the specific ability that you had that attached to? What was the
Healing surge.
okay. Which is a really important one. That's one of your big heals, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like mid tier for big heal.
Well, thank you guys for being patient with us.
What's the short key to copy something again?
So in what context?
Oh, like to copy and paste. So typically, if you highlight something, you can the little thing pops up and you can click copy. But
Yeah,
if you don't, for crying out,
Control C is copy,
okay.
and then Control V is paste. If you're trying to copy a specific ability, just highlight what's already there and just shift left click the specific ability.
That's
That should make things a lot easier for you.
okay. I got a whatchamacallit, but the problem is it's the wrong name.
What do you mean,
That's
buddy?
why here. Okay, never mind.
You
I
have to
figured it out.
yeah, you probably named the ability incorrectly to begin with. Yeah, just yep. The right tooltip and everything will show up once everything is actually in there properly. So we've been teaching Mr. Bickham's here mouse over macros for his healing class here as a shaman. So both Alaria here and Mr. Bickham's, aka Arella, they are both completely new to World of Warcraft. This is their first expansion ever playing, so it has been an amazing experience. Actually, at other times it's been difficult, but we've been teaching. Like I've been teaching and been like able to help them step by step. All right, I'm gonna pull these guys. I don't know how hard they're gonna hit, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, because these are big guys. So, oh, okay, and they launch back, and Yeah, so they're knocking me back like continuously. So I'm gonna put myself in a corner here. If you guys and just keep yourself healed, watch yourselves as much as possible. Yeah, this guy's a mini boss, folks. Okay, like he stings. And Arella, watch yourself. Like these spore bits are kind of ouchy. I'm still trying to dodge all of that
Yes.
and all of these other abilities. Illyria, you gotta watch
I-
yourself, bro.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dude, my chair almost freaking flipped back. I almost fell on my butt.
Arella, okay, pop your
Dang.
your ability,
I
please.
did.
All right,
Okay, I'm back.
I'm gonna pop other. Yeah, just burn everything. Pop bloodlust, please. All right, and pop in abilities. Just do your best to dodge as best you can here. All right, I'm going to just let myself get hit by the spore bit and let him be launched.
Ooh, you that knocked him. Got knocked right back
Yeah.
into me.
That's okay. That's okay. He got knocked,
Yep.
so did I, and that's not that big a deal. I'm not too worried about that. And I think the Oracle got launched somewhere as well. I'm not quite sure where at the moment. Popping stuff. Popping more. Watch yourselves. Let's take down the new Veer. He's almost out. He's almost down. Dude,
Nothing.
yep, I'm out. I'm down. We got 1 life remaining. Yeah, there's not a way for me to. I'm gonna have to release spirit and come back. Like, dude, yeah,
Gosh,
we're
yeah,
we're
yeah.
done. We lost our bonuses. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, in moments like that, like, I need you guys to remember to dodge. I don't know another way to explain that. What I'm seeing is you guys are you're getting hit with stuff over and over and over again. You're getting tunnel vision and kind of missing what's actually happening. I think a lot of it is fear. Is in those moments is what tends to motivate you. You start listening to it instead of processing what you're feeling. Even in moments like that, like it's really important. So now we still have the ability to get the bonus, okay, guys, because we can get 1 extra life by going to the resurrection thingamajigger bopper here. Now I don't know.
Now, before we start again, that just to be sure to make sure that's actually what was happening. So, just this last time I died, I dodged a spike that came up.
Mhm.
It was still up in the ground when another one was about to pop up, and I ran like.
Yeah,
and
so
went-
it shattered, is what happened.
Yeah,
But
okay, so that's what's happening. 'Cause
yeah,
okay,
you
the thing was
didn't
already up from the ground.
right,
Why
but
is
you
it
didn't actually
that?
dodge it properly. That was the issue. Um, that's all, dude. Like when you see like mechanics like that, like spikes coming in, like do not run onto the spike until it completely disappears. Because there's often like a shattered mechanic or something like that that kind of runs along with it. So
Gotcha.
what you guys, yeah, it's experience, guys. I don't know a better way of doing all of this except you guys experience it. I am gonna drop a feast real quick so we can get our food buff back. Like we still do have a chance at getting the bonus. We just got to make sure that we stay alive. Yeah. We can do it, guys. We have it. We have the power. We did take out the Oracle. Okay, so that's a good thing. We almost did that. Just that last second there, you guys got blasted with his AoE ability. So I'm pulling him again here, guys. And I'm going to sit back here and let him knock me back. All right. And if spore bits pop up, which like they just did, like stay away from the. Oh, yep, I just got nailed by one. So I know that you have to dodge and stuff like that too. So when those things happen, I will do my best. And I am in a pickle right now.
Yeah, I'm completely cornered off here from. Okay, there I can move forward.
Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, you weren't. I was in an area you weren't able to heal me. That was the issue there. So spikes. Yeah, these spikes are ugly as. Yeah, dude. I was not getting any healing from you.
I-
No, I wasn't. I was not getting healed worth a diddly. Like, we did better last time. That was worse.
That's me. That's on me.
Yeah, that was way worse.
I thought I was targeted on you though.
I was not. Yeah, I was not getting near the heals that I was the first time. You were line of sight a lot. I told you I was going into the back there. Okay. So that means you needed to be in an area where you could actually see me. Yeah, you may have been targeted on me, bud. But you were not actually. I was not getting the heals. I was having to heal myself, like, primarily. So it still shows you are in combat, bro. Like,
I did not know you could
Yeah, you
target me
just
all the
lost
way
it.
down here.
yeah,
I was
dude.
all the way
If
down
you
here,
were,
I thought he could...
yeah, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that, bro.
I see.
No, if usually characters like that, they do not disaggro. Disaggro, I don't know if that's the right word. They will keep aggro onto you until they either die or you do. Now, the feast is still up, so I would
Oh.
suggest coming up here and eating it before it disappears. Try not to pull this guy. We do need to take him out. Again, we may still be able to get the bonus. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't know if they'll give it to us or not at this point, but we can try. I don't think we're going to progress to tier 10. But so, Arella, remember, your training wheels are off. So this is, because I don't have Bran on healing, I have him on DPS. So you guys need to, like, really watch your movement. So do I. Like, there's a few times there I ran into stuff that was not super helpful.
I can just eat a pot of stew here that'll give me will fed.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and
Oh.
pop.
Okay, I guess this one doesn't. I know I have one that does.
Is it worth running that bloodlust here?
Well,
That's
we're
what
4
I'm thinking.
minutes, dude. We're 4 minutes before we can pop that again. And that was what was able to push us through last time on this. We still have the final boss to take out in this one. So,
And he's messy.
yep. So, guys, just take your time. Now, Jordan, what are you seeing that you're struggling with the most here?
Dodging and as well as trying to heal at the same time.
Okay. So,
Because I'm concentrating on the spikes and then I'm not concentrating on because I'm concentrating on the floor trying to dodge and
Yeah.
then I'm not seeing where you are.
so this is where you need to be able to, like, we need to have some kind of plan. I'm going to be in the back area there because that gives me more room to move. Now, the struggle that I'm having is seeing where all the spikes are actually popping up. Like, the particle density is being a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually thinking about
Especially when you
reducing.
get the spore bit too.
Yeah, I'm going to take
All
a
the green on the
second.
ground, they blend
Yeah,
in.
I'm going to take a second here and go into graphics and actually change, like, the ground cover.
And
I
not
can.
only that, like so the right side here portion and then the left side here where the column is and then there's a little pathway through there. Like because I'm sitting in the back because you're in the back there, so I'm over here. Yeah, that area and this area. These sometimes get entirely filled with spikes, so I'm not entirely sure how I should be positioning myself then.
Well,
'Cause
okay,
I got
so
completely cut off.
right. I understand that. So something we have to recognize is there is the ability to move here. You can
Right,
move.
that's what I'm saying. This gets completely blocked off here, all the way on over here.
Right. So what
This
I'm
entire
saying is
thing
we
here.
have to. Right. Let me finish, bud. Is we have to move accordingly. There has to be communication. All right. If you are not in a good position, if there's line of sight, which is one of the big issues we had, is like just getting hammered because you weren't able to heal me and I was trying to just pop my cooldowns and heal myself. All right, which I can only do that for so long.
Right.
So what we need to do is be positioned in such a way where that does not happen. So I'm going to try to pull him. Let me see here. All the way. Wrong button. Wrong button. Over there is where I'm going to try to tank him. Okay? So you have all of this room to move. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. All right, we're going to find
Okay.
out and see if it works.
Now, okay. Now you suggested doing something with ground cover spec, so you can see the circles.
So
better?
what I did is I reduced ground clutter in my graphics. Okay, we'll see if that's helpful. I don't know if it is or not. We'll find out. Yeah,
let
it's
me
in the
see here.
graphical UI. And guys, so I'm also going to ask that you guys also deal with any frustration that you're dealing with, because I've dealt with what I was feeling, but I'm still sensing it from you guys. There we go. It's gone now. Thank you.
So, is it in the? You said in the graphics UI.
Yeah. So
There.
there you go. You
Okay.
got it.
On the graphics. Okay. And it's called ground clutter.
Ground clutter. Correct.
There. Yeah, mine's all the way on 10. So.
Yeah, I turned mine down to 5. We'll see how much it helps. Because here's the thing, like going from 9 to 10, like we can start to go into Zekvir's lair and take him out for the seasonal quest. So that's why another reason. I think that's one of the reasons why this. Well, it's not that hard, but it's not that easy either. And as long as we dodge and we're doing the mechanics and I'm getting healed, we're fine. But I wasn't. I wasn't getting healed.
Right. All right, I've turned it down now.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Now
in.
Let me get.
There we go. Thank you. All right, going in. All right, getting positioned over here. Oh, that right underneath me. That was unfortunate. Okay, popping a cooldown. Cycling cooldowns best I can. I got a spore bit on me. It's going to launch this guy. I'm going to try and get this guy to launch me into the corner here. Okay, popping frenzied
I'm
regeneration.
having to go to the left side here to heal you.
All right, that's all good. I popped frenzy. Should be good for now. All right. Watch out for spikes.
Yep.
There we go. Doing much better, guys. Much better. Spikes.
Spikes.
All right, I got a spore bit on me. I'm going to try and get it to
Okay,
launch
I'm
me over
moving
here.
through the L or the tunnel again, so I'm out of sight right now.
Okay, I'm coming over to you.
Back in sight.
All right, good. Thank you, dude. That's so much better, dude. Communication, that is it. Healing Rain, perfect timing. Great job, bro. That's freaking 100. That's so much better, guys. That's what I'm talking about. See, that was
Very clean.
smooth.
Good.
That was smooth as all get out. Remember, you can shoot the spore bits, guys, and they don't explode. Could you take this disease off? I think I have.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
That sucker hurt like a son of a biscuit. Ah, little charger likes
Is it
us.
off?
Yeah, another spore bit. Guys, let's attack the spore bit, please, guys. Actually, it still exploded. What the frick? It just launched me all the way off. Wow, okay. Note
Where'd you
to self.
go?
It launched me all the way off and
Where,
threw
in
me
that
off the
pit?
cliff. Threw me off the
Yeah,
cliff.
into the pit
Nah.
there. Yeah.
Yep, threw me off the cliff.
Show here.
So I did not know that. I thought if you actually blew them up, destroyed them,
They
they
still detonate.
yeah, they still detonate. I was not aware of that.
You can
Learn
just control where
something.
it goes off,
Yeah,
basically.
learn something
Yeah, I think
new.
It stops. It stops, but doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
Whoops.
lesson learned.
Whoops.
So Preston, we can target this spore bit and see if we can damage it quick enough. See if it stays there, then it explodes.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
it's all good, man. My bad, guys. Hello, Allison. Thank you for joining us today at PrayToPlay.
Okay. Note to self: I
Hmm?
can't do fast enough DPS.
Well, yeah, you're a healer, sir. Any DPS you do is supplementary at best. Kel Kaneki. That's an interesting name.
All right, let me get a drink.
Okay, there we go.
That aqua in my system.
Actually,
Alright,
I can go
we've
for some
got a-
water right now too.
All right, go ahead, guys. Before we jump on to the next,
I
because
don't
we've
have my
got
thing.
a bunch
Did you
of
hear me? I almost fell out of my chair.
yeah. What the heck
Yeah.
happened?
Cameras. Yeah, I leaned back way too far. I'm using that red recliner. I need to get a better chair. It's not perfect, but it works for now.
It works. Yeah, I hear you.
This thing is very tippy.
What if you could just get a one of your kitchen chairs and just get a cushion and
You
put it
can't
under
sit
your
in
butt?
that thing. I was gonna say, do
Huh?
you get about an hour sitting in that thing, and then your blood to your butt is gone?
Just put a cushion underneath
It's
it
yeah,
or something.
yeah. Yeah, put a pillow. Sit on a pillow, sir.
I need to rebuff myself.
Camping chair, Beth. That's not a bad idea, actually. I think they might sit a little too low, though. That's the one problem there. Then my keyboard's gonna be above my chest.
Get a couple of books that are like the same thickness,
Oh, there you go.
and then do it like that.
Get a gaming chair. Oh, Beth.
I honestly do not like the design of most gaming chairs. I find them to be incredibly
I
uncomfortable.
was just telling him the other time,
Me too.
like get an office chair.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. What is the overall difference between the two?
One's comfortable, one's not.
Yeah, and the design is different.
You think they'd be both comfortable?
So most, at least this has been my experience, most gaming chairs are straight backed, which is terrible for your back. Which most chairs are designed that way. The office chairs that I've been able to get are they're shaped like a C on the back, so they actually support the bend in your back. So you have some support there if you're going to be sitting for long periods of time. All right, you guys ready? Yes.
Vámonos.
All right, let's raw Teddy to the rescue.
I didn't say I was ready.
Not too bad. Figure it out.
I'm only just now in my chair.
Well,
You sounded like you were ready.
right?
Why did it sound like I was ready?
I don't know, because we felt like we wanted you to be ready, so we
That's how. Yeah.
it's how
Yeah.
projection works. Oh my gosh. There we go. That wasn't too bad, man. That was pretty smooth sailing. But yeah, dude, I think the biggest thing, guys, that will like enable us to continue to progress is just better communication. Like letting each other know where we're at,
Voice
where we're
changed.
moving. My voice changed? Yeah.
Did you just like take a drink or something? Your voice sounds different.
I just swallowed an apple. So better, different. I mean, I could change my voice even more if I really wanted to.
And even,
We
No,
don't
no.
do that.
no, if we don't, you're sure about that, sir? I mean, it'd be a
Preston, are you poisoned?
yeah.
You had like a green swirly bit around you.
No, it's not green to me.
No.
It's golden.
For me, it's orange. I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scotty's on fire. Now I just pass it to you.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That comes from his equipment. The stuff that I made for him. It's the
Did I heal up Preston a bit?
Watch out for this poor bit.
Oh, well, incoming.
They're mean. Oh, hi, Godzilla.
I'm gonna try and grab all of
Man,
these
imagine you had to
guys.
deal with lizards like these in your home.
That would
Like a real.
Whoa, man, I just
Mungo
took some
lizard.
major damage there, guys. Bran
Yeah,
just
I
saved my
saw.
life. Yeah, Bran saved my life there, guys.
Thank you, Bran.
I don't know what you guys were doing. Fail
A
sauce.
noble hero.
There's a spore bit. I gotta move. I'm trapped.
And one-shotted. Wow, dude. And you weren't trapped. No.
I
I
was
he
trapped
gone?
behind the mushrooms. Yeah, Oh, for.
What
frick.
happened? Did the beast
I
get you?
didn't.
he didn't move.
No,
He just yeah.
I
He-
was I was blocked by the the mushroom thing. I didn't know you can run
How are my
through
pets
that.
out of range? What are you talking about?
Oh wow, I just got launched. Oh wow, okay. Trapped
How are my
on.
pets out of range?
That was unfortunate.
I'm right here.
Well, that was
Little glitch. Yeah.
okay.
Ay.
There's our healing thing over here.
Yep.
Our life
Yep.
thing.
Hey, note
Yeah,
to
but we
self,
need to-
mushrooms on the floor. You cannot walk through 'em.
You can jump over them.
Good rule of thumb, just in this specific delve, if it's a mushroom, stay
Watch
away
out.
from it.
Oh goodness.
What? Where?
God, sometimes. Oh, goodness. It is what it is. Yeah, I'll say it again.
Also,
Patience.
Then,
What? What's up?
oh no, I just saw that. So where's Mr. Brand? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, healing me would be grand. Like, I would
Well, no,
appreciate
what I
that.
was gonna say is with that, with those deaths there, my armor has now been gratified.
Oh yeah, so now you're just gonna drop, and you're not getting all your stats or anything from any of it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I'm struggling healing even now with just this damage.
yeah.
Wait, so what happened?
Oh, his armor's broken, so he has to leave the instance to repair his armor.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's
Well,
died so
I
much.
think
Can you just go back
actually,
to the
if we,
spawn?
yeah, I believe if I go back to the spawn part, there is
Wait, why'd your
there.
armor break?
Because he's died so much.
I've died so much.
Yeah, you take durability
Wow,
damage
I didn't
every
think he
time.
died that much. Do you have, like, a
Yeah,
lot of
you guys have no, he's just died that much, dude. How many times you think he's died and he's revived himself using Ankh?
I don't know, 3 times?
No, dude, we are at 10 deaths, bro. You guys,
I've died 3 times.
yes,
I think you died 2, so there's no way he's died 5 times.
yes,
I
there
think I
is.
did.
Yes, there is. He has died that much.
Holy cow.
That's why I'm saying the things I've been saying. Like
Actually, I think I might have 2, bro. Hold on. Is there a way we can see that
the spread.
I
I
can see, like, damage dealt and stuff like that?
I did not want to pull this guy, but it happened. So Arella, just yeah, go and get yourself, please.
Okay.
Actually, we
Don't
can.
want
I
me to
think we
wait?
can. I think we can walk over to the res point over here, and I think there may be a way for you to repair yourself there.
Is there, like, a kit we can drop? Does anyone have anything like that?
No, I don't.
Oh.
That's where it'd be cool to have one of those mounts. But yeah, that's a fat $20 that definitely doesn't need to be spent right now.
But here's the thing, guys. We go over here to this. We get that life back. If you guys die again, I'm not going to be happy with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, this has been rough. Yeah, view goods and repair gear.
Cool. Before we do another delve, I do have a deployable battle supplies. I have 4 of them. Have you guys ever ran those?
I don't know if you can use
It
those in here, can you?
Outside, you have to use it outdoors.
Ah, okay.
You
So before you come
stand
in.
it.
Okay.
I know I
Okay.
can't
I
use
have
it right
one.
in here, but yeah.
Yeah,
it
I have
increases your
one.
primary stat by 1835 in all allies.
Now
You
here's
guys
the
wanna run
thing.
with them next time?
Yeah, we can try. So, all right, guys, we got 1 life. So if we stay alive, we can actually get the bonus. But we still have 5 pigs to save. So we still have to go over here and talk to Mr. Piggy over here. We've got another couple piggies up the way here, and yeah. So just take your time, and Jesus, help. Like, seriously, why are you coming over towards me, Mr. Sporbit? Go away.
That's actually Mrs. Sporbit. She's still a bit ticked about what happened with her husband, Mr. Sporbit.
Ah, okay. All right, incoming. I'll try and pick all these guys up. Oh, this was unexpected.
What, the invasive spore cap?
Yep.
Boy.
Arella, you are getting hammered. Heal yourself, please.
I am trying. I got something on me right now, so
Well,
I'm trying to.
Poison or what?
oh, there's a
No.
trying to get it off you. Fungal breath. Watch yourself, guys. Uh-oh.
Preston, could you target the thing behind me? Thank you.
That hurt a lot. I'm rooted. Watch out for spore bits, guys. Fungal breath. These spore bits are all over the flippin'.
Spawn happy.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm not happy they're spawning, but yeah.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
I know. Well, that was a lot of damage. Where'd that come from?
I'm not entirely sure that.
Just,
yes,
yeah, keep
that was
yourself
a lot.
healed
That's
as much as you
AoE
can.
Almost.
Yeah, keep yourself healed the best you can. Just keep on going.
Ooh.
Watch yourself. Fungal breath, watch it. Oh, like, what the? His health just, like, dropped. Hey, extra healing. There we go, guys. All right, I'm going to go talk to Mr. Piggy over here.
Wink.
Oh, okay. There's another piggy over here. See if this one likes us.
Good. You don't need an angry mini boss pig.
Oh, hey, he likes us too. That's wonderful. 2 more pigs, guys. 2 more pigs.
Oh, cool. I got the double jump healing thing.
Yep.
That'll be super handy for the end fight, getting away from his all that poison that he throws around.
Okay. Hey, construct
Increase
canker.
damage done by 15%. Nice.
All right, guys.
Same thing.
I'm going to grab stuff and
Sure.
pull it over here. If it will let me. All right, I'm going to go grab the spore bit and get that out of the way so we can actually do something in this. Because these should be the last 2, like, piggies. Popping cooldowns. Watch yourself. That's... Dude, guys. You tunnel vision is something. Like... Yeah, so there, the fungal spirit dude was, like, pathing back and forth, and you guys, like, walked right into him. All right,
Yeah.
watch yourselves. Battle roar. Now he's okay. Yeah, he's gonna do a lot more damage. For a few seconds here, popping some cooldowns to try and mitigate some of this. Watch out. I'm gonna try and run him through these traps. Is what I'm gonna try and do here. All right, we've got haste AOE over here, guys. Thank you for interrupting that. Watch out for the spore bit. What is this thing doing all the way over there? Just kind of chilling.
Wait, what just happened? He like
He just dropped. I
went
don't.
from like 30%. Yeah, that keeps happening.
I don't know why. There's some weird little things happening. And just keep going, guys. We're getting there. Okay, Wiggle Snout does not like
Throwing
us.
up a bone or something.
Wiggle Snout does
Alright,
not
got
like
one
us.
piggy that's angry.
This little piggy went to the market and didn't like it. All right, I'm gonna try and run him through these traps. I don't know exactly what those traps do, but I think there's some kind of like execution mechanic that I'm not sure. Maybe Bran has that. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a slow. I'm not sure. I would have thought maybe they're slower bleed.
I don't know, to be completely honest, guys.
I got 2 other piggies here.
I'm getting this one right here. We got another
Those last
angry.
5 pigs went super fast. That's kind of cool. They're
All
all
right, last
together,
one,
angry
last
pretty well.
one, last one. Watch out for spore bit.
Mhm.
There we go. We were doing really good for a little while there on viewers and whatnot, and then kind of people dropped off a little bit. So now we just have to defeat the Bog Piper. So if you guys are careful, all right, we can.
Bog piper. Oh,
That's the
thing.
boss. That's the boss, buddy. That's yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull these little guys. Please do not pull the spear tender. Please,
Sure, man.
guys. Please. Like I know you guys can pay attention to more than what you are. I know you have the capacity to do it. I've seen you do it before. You guys just have to like not listen to fear.
Beth, is it raining? Cool. There's a rumor for snow here in the next
Uh-oh.
few days.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're there already, man.
I thought
Hey.
I saw some
It's ready
flurries
to get
this
the announcement.
Hey, so
today
guys,
after.
here's the thing I want to say about this next boss. Like, if we want the rewards at the end, like, we have to stay alive throughout the entire thing. Watch out for Spore Bit.
Spore.
I'm going to grab this Spore Bit and get this taken out. We still got some little guys. Like, what? I don't know what this thing is doing. Like, it's not.
Taking its time. There it goes.
Yeah, there we go. That was strange.
Okay. You gonna pull that little dude down there?
That's what I'm doing.
Orbit's behind us.
Oh, hello. Yep, I noticed that. That was. Trying to clear the way, guys, without pulling the big dude over here, if not necessary. Oh. I'm definitely curious to see if like people are willing to discuss like some of Trump's like announcements that he's made the last few days.
What's the most recent thing?
Well, there's the online like university that he's setting up that will give you
Do you want-
up to a
Do you want
bachelor's
me to
degree.
pop heroism right away, or
I would like you to pop heroism right away. I just let me go ahead and get this Spore Bit clear over here so we can start there. All right, because he's gonna summon Spore Bits throughout this entire thing. So pulling in 3,
All that now. Okay.
2, 1. Muck charge. Okay, he's charging. Don't. Yeah, when he does, guys. Hey, Preston. I said he was charging. Right. If he's facing in your direction, don't stand there. All right, we're gonna. This is a lot of movement in this fight, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So just do your best. If we don't get the bonus, it's okay. All right, he's charging again. I will try to keep him like pointed to a wall or something, but yeah, can't guarantee I'm gonna be able to do that every time. Spore Song. Spore Bits incoming. Right, be ready. They're gonna start exploding kind of all over the place. All right, Muck Charge. All right, he's charging. Yeah, towards Ilaria. Dude, that was. Yeah, that
I had my
almost.
hands on the keys. That was really close.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep as many like.
Can you pop cooldowns?
Really
or
low
something?
here. Really low here.
What happened?
He was on the
It was,
completely other side of the map.
Okay, so
It was DOT,
like
and I was running into him.
yeah, so Jordan, I'm going to be honest with you. Him and I were both on that side, so I'm going to ask you why you were over on the opposite.
I said I had spore bits closing in on me. I had to run in that direction to try and evade him.
Okay, but there was time afterwards for you to come back.
I was still running from them since then.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was in the process of.
So
Yeah.
what? I'd like to know what happened to you, Preston.
Yeah, I just had the AOE stuff still on me.
AOE stuff. What do you mean?
All my healing ability. Yeah, my health was just draining.
I'm healing
There,
myself.
there is, but there is no AOE in this other
It
than.
spawned me right on his face.
Yeah, that's you spawn on me. So yep, I'm just getting knocked around a little bit here.
Okay.
So he does do that one AOE, which is Spore Song, which yeah, it doesn't do a ton of damage. Well, it is what it is, guys. We'll still get some stuff, and we'll keep going and work on getting better. And that's all we can do. Biggest thing is, guys, is you guys just watching for mechanics. Spore Song, so AoE.
I'm nature locked for 2.7 seconds. Healing myself. Took a fair bit of damage there. Alright.
All right, I'm going to, next rotation, I'm going to be popping Lunar Beam, do some extra damage, and kind of, you won't need to heal me as much for a moment there. Spore Song, so silence. All right, Muck Charge. I'm going to be sitting and bringing them right back here. All right, popping
Trying to get
cooldowns.
back to you guys.
It's good.
Okay,
Yeah, you're doing good, buddy.
there.
We don't have Spore Song. It's going to be another 5 seconds, so there shouldn't be any
Healing
major
myself a bit.
damage. Yeah, go ahead, dude. All right, there is a haste buff on my location. Spore Song, AoE. Popping cooldowns. Muck Charge, watch
That
yourselves.
takes me down like half damage, actually. That's crazy. Healing myself a bit.
Yeah. And remember, like, Healing Surge, don't forget your chain heals and stuff like that if you guys are close, if there is some kind of... So I'm going to pop another shield here, some haste, grabbing some extra stuff here. All right, I got 2 stacks of Iron Fur that I'm going to try and keep up. Spore Song, watch yourselves, popping cooldowns. All right, charging at you, Ilaria.
That was like instant death. What happened?
He got hit with the charge again. Yeah.
I'm not good at sidestepping.
Well, why?
Hmm.
That's what I'm going to ask. Why is that an issue?
I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I really don't. I
Okay.
never use it.
Well,
There's
you
not- there's
you
only
should
couple
be
charger type dudes where I would need to use it, but yeah.
Yeah, you should be using that throughout the entire that should be something you're doing all the time. And understanding the camera movements and whatnot. Because sidestep is just as simple as hitting, your Q and E is all that it. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta heal my. You're also pretty low.
It's all good. Heal yourself. I've got cooldowns yet that I still haven't popped, so make sure that you stay up, as we can get enough damage from Bran to be able to finish this. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Spore Song. There we go. So one of the things I'm noticing is you're not always paying attention to where the character is actually facing. So if he's facing at you and you know he has a charge mechanic, don't stand in front of him. Now, Preston, did you ever pick up Deadly Boss Months?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got another Archaic Cipher key and a Ruined Harbinger crest. So I've got a total of.
Do we need to revive him?
I mean, he could. Well, looks like he revived himself.
I already did. Yeah, you guys didn't res me. Fighting dudes right now.
What?
Get back to you.
Why are you fighting
Yeah,
anything?
there's a couple dudes in the way to get to you.
Okay.
There he is.
Yeah. I don't.
There you go. They're taking care of the one guy. My pets.
No, your
The other one's
pets
that
are
big
dead.
lizard boy that I was avoiding. Actually, they're not spawned. Hey, another Archaic Cipher key.
All right, guys. I want to talk for a second and look at. Okay, what did you guys do well? All right, and what could you guys do better? And I want you guys to deal with the frustration. Like, letting that just sit there and stuff like that is not helpful. Whoop, hello. Well, I made. Ah! Ooh.
Hey, heals you just in time.
Dude, I popped the healing potion while in the air, dude.
That's awesome.
It's like, oh no.
Okay, I think we're gonna just take the helicopter and then we'll talk.
Yeah, I think that'd be a grand idea. Goodness gracious.
As after that, then I have to also go to the restroom.
So, Preston, you left the instance group. Why so? Or did it? Is it
I'm
just?
outside. Yeah,
Ah,
I just went
okay.
outside
That's
to
how
the
it's.
or the
Okay,
house.
okay. That's why it's doing that. All right. Looks like they've changed that slightly.
So something I did well is my mana.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I agree with
sta-
that for sure.
something like I told you back when we were dealing with the weird whatchamacallit Egyptian roach thing, is difficulty in watching the ground and watching where you are at the same time.
The Egyptian roach. I love that. Oh my gosh,
Uh,
that was fun.
um, but yeah, that's definitely something that can be improved on.
Okay.
There, the last time I died there, uh, when I was pinned. So I turned my camera that way I can see what's blocking me, and when I turned it, it clipped into the wall, and I couldn't see anything at all. But I could see the spore bit was like shaking, so I knew it was gonna blow up, and so I panicked. I did try to jump, but I wasn't moving forward at the time, if I remember correct. Something
Okay.
happened, and I got blown. So what I could definitely do is looking where I'm dodging to or moving out of the way, see where actually I'm headed to, because I
Okay.
was just moving out of the way. I wasn't looking where I was moving out of the way to.
Okay.
That happened. Well, in the earlier moments before we were all dying, I didn't realize there was a uh, splintering mechanic if you walked into the spikes after they emerged. I just assumed that, they're all right now. They already emerged, and
Mm-hmm.
I died actually twice to doing that before I mentioned it to you to ask if that's what was happening.
Okay.
So, but there again, in that instance, I was dodging at times and not looking where it was going. So I backed myself into a corner, and I was too far away to heal you, or I was out of sight, and I wasn't communicating that, or yeah. So communication in the first part there was also something that can be worked on.
Okay. Let's see here. Why in the world does it have like my volume? Well, it says it might be too loud for viewers. Okay, not quite sure why. I haven't heard any complaints, so I'm not going to mess with that. Preston, how are you doing?
Currently just playing around with Deadly Boss mods. The bigger thing is I recognize, yeah, I never used the sidestepping. That's something I always forget you can actually do in this game. I'm used to just turning and moving, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I
no,
recognize that this
that'll
is not
kill
going to
you
be the
every
most
time.
efficient. Yeah,
No, so the most
and a charge
so here's the thing
thing
that
like
like
that, yeah.
one of the fastest ways to do anything in this is get used to left clicking your mouse, okay? Like circle around your character. Then if you hit your right mouse button, you will point in that direction, okay? So you can, even if you're not using Q and E, now that can be helpful, right? But often what I do is I'll turn my mouse to a specific direction using my camera, and then I'll click my right mouse button to move in that direction. So I will be pushing W forward and then just be able to turn on a dime like this.
Okay, that's actually extremely handy. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now,
didn't.
which is quicker to respond? Holding down the W and using the right click, or just running your
Well,
Q and E essentially?
well,
Q and E.
this is simpler for me because it's what I've been doing for a long time. I'm not sure if it's what would be best for you or not, to be completely honest with you. Oh my gosh, I don't know why right now, but my computer is very, very hot. Like extremely so, and I have the cooler on. I think I need to clean out my computer today, guys. Yeah,
When's the last time you did it?
it's been a while. I need to open it up and clean out the exhaust, which isn't that big a deal. I have the equipment to do it. Would like to get a
Also,
tiny
Preston,
vacuum.
I'm not sure. So on my
Mhm.
keyboard, I have WASD
Because
obviously, but then I also have
I'm getting
arrow
some
keys.
stuttering in my frame rate because of it.
Arrow
Jeez.
keys. Go ahead.
Do you have arrow keys? Because if you're using your mouse to run, if you click left or right arrow key, your character.
I don't.
without
If you're
having you-
here's the thing: if you're using your arrow keys to move, you've failed miserably as a gamer. You should be using WAS and D.
So I don't use the arrow keys, but what is that? Why does that mean failure? What are you meaning?
Okay, so the game is not designed for you to be using like your little arrow keys all the way over
I
here.
was thinking it didn't let you use arrow keys.
No, you can. I mean, yeah, you can use the arrow keys up, down. It's the same thing as WAS and D. Yeah, it's literally
My
just
arrow keys don't do anything.
well.
yeah.
Then they're not macro but bound to those keys. Then
Okay.
would be the
I understand,
reason.
Yeah,
never had
ever
to
since
do
I started
anything.
playing this game.
We're always like that.
Actually, I need to like see if there's anything going on in the background here. Like why it's my like the computer is way hotter than what I would like. It's not supposed to be that warm.
So Jordan, do you use a WASD then?
No, none of that's the problem.
No, not as frequently. I mainly use my mouse.
This is
At
like,
times I
way
will
hotter than
use
what I would
them
like
to
here.
like he said, to move out of the way, like walk sideways or whatnot.
Very serious question, I promise. When you find yourself falling off of cliffs, are you using the mouse or the WASD?
It's way warmer than. I mean, it's not. Yeah, that's okay.
I'm using mouse.
I mean, it's still
but
not.
So the only time where was it? Yeah, actually it was this exact delve that we did.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. It was the one where, if you remember, you bounce up way up onto like it looks like a pillar, but it's like a stone pillar. There's a walrus up top there.
Yeah, with the big water
Yeah,
ocean, like compacted ocean or whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So I wasn't really paying attention. Just kind of moving around there, and I just got too close to the edge.
Well, so and okay,
Rusty-
I do want to go back to the original. So Preston, like, talk to me. What do you believe you did well? And what could you do better? Because at the end there, like the deaths between the two of you were pretty even. We had a total of 12 deaths. And yes, the sidestepping I think will improve
Yeah, getting
things
out of the way of that, 'cause
drastically.
That charge attack killed me twice.
Yes.
So that was a massive part of it. Me maneuvering out of the way definitely was something to improve upon. Sorry, something I did well. Give me a second.
My wife is still at.
Mark it.
Oh well, she just Maria. Seriously, I was just thinking about Maria, and she just joined. Hey, sweetie, are you back home yet, or are you still out and about? Maria Faye. Maria, Maria. And something that would be helpful is if one of you guys is on the Rob. You're still at Robinson, okay? Well, sweetie, when you get home, Could you bring up my equipment for the laptop? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take it apart and I'm gonna clean it today. After live. It's one of the things I'm going to get done today is get this thing cleaned out. And sweetie, could you look at a price for a small vacuum? Like just something small that I could possibly get into small areas with if you can find something at Robinson. Like see if there's something you might be able to find. That'd be super cool. Super cool. Thank you, baby. And let me see what's another good question here to yep, and this I may be able to do myself, but the white extension that I usually use for like shaving and whatnot, if you could bring that up when you come home with stuff for the laptop, I would appreciate that. I'm gonna make sure I'm plugging that in and using that upstairs or down here, etc. But if you're not home by the time the live is over and stuff like that, I'll go ahead and do it. All right, guys. So
I'm
what's up?
sorry. I was gonna wait until we're done talking before I go use the restroom.
Yeah, go
So it
ahead.
Sounds like you still have something to say.
No, I think we pretty much covered it, guys. Just make sure you guys are dealing with the emotions. Make sure that you guys are like actively like looking at how you can be improving, accept that other people, are people are going to make mistakes, dude. You guys are having to learn how to do things in very different ways than what you have done historically. So like there's not nearly as much wiggle room in the upper level delves and in mythics that you have in heroics, etc. It's a much higher learning curve. So just keep doing your best, keep asking questions, all right? Not to say that you're not going to feel frustration, not going to say you don't feel annoyance and all of those things. I know I feel those things. I'm just not acting upon them. So just process that, be grateful, all right, for like where you're at and what you're learning and for your teammates, okay? Like, again, doesn't mean you don't talk about things like we just did. Like, yeah, did you guys make mistakes? Sure. But it's okay. Like, now you're learning, you're seeing areas you can improve, and now just put into practice the things that you learned. Which, to summarize, make sure that you're moving in a way where you're thinking about your teammates based on your role, right? If your role is to be healing, do your best to keep your teammates in line of sight and in range. Because if you're not in line of sight and in range, you can't heal them.
So that's something I saw when I was watching a live stream of a shaman healer. He's like right like a 2-3 yards from the tank.
Yeah, at all
Right
times.
with the
Yep.
So is that something I need to start doing?
Yeah, you need to be as close to me at all times, dude. Yeah, like you running around all over the place and stuff like that and being in range, dude, you're not a DPS. Like you need to be close to like the tank because you figure everything is going to be in range if you're close to the tank. Okay? The people that you need to heal, melee, ranged, etc., like they're going to be in somewhat close to the tank. Like cuz there is a range that even your range DPS need in order to attack. So you figure if you're close to the boss, right? Then they're always going to be in range to heal, regardless of where they move. And if they move out of that range, you can figure they're going to move back into it. It's not your job to chase them, all right? Because it's also their job to think about where they're going to move and, where is the healer. And if you have a general rule set where, okay, hey, the healer is going to be generally close to the tank, then even in those moments where if you do get an add on you or something like that, you run to the tank, you're also getting healed in the process. Okay?
Right. But so
what's up?
okay, so for instance that that AoE
Mm-hmm.
the last boss did.
Yep. So what you wanted?
That isn't avoidable, is it?
Well, no. The damage is not avoidable, but being silenced is.
So you can
Right
If
before it
you
launch, you can stop
interrupt him.
casting. No, you can't interrupt him. You stop casting.
Oh no, I don't. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean being nature locked or anything. Yeah, I realize. Um, yeah.
So what are you
I
talking
can
about,
just
buddy?
move. I'm talking about the damage. Like,
No, you can't. It's an
They're gonna-
AoE. Yeah, you're going to get
Yeah.
hit by the damage. You have to heal through it. That's where you, as a healer, have to do your job well. Is you have to make sure that people are in range during that AoE, so that you can mitigate the damage. Now, if you have a cooldown you can pop to make it easier on the healer, etc., that's of course helpful. But it's that right there is the healer's job to make sure that people stay up during AoEs. That's part of the mechanic for healers.
right.
So that's where you have your, like, you may pop a cooldown or something like that if necessary. But generally speaking, especially even like where we're at, like you should have the gear to be able to, pop a good healing rain, get your chain heal proc, a healing surge, etc.
Right. And also, like, I have Ascendance and Ancestral Guidance, which, if you use the two together, just there's an insane amount of healing that goes out.
Well, right, but you're
Once
off.
you
You're
procs.
yeah, right, but you're often better. Now I don't know if that's just a proc or if that's something that you click. I'm not sure off the top of
Well,
my
that's
head.
something that's something you click. Yeah.
Okay, so then I would. That's one of those things where when I say like I'm cycling my cooldowns, it means I'm using different abilities to amplify and make it a little bit easier for you. Like I have a Barkskin is a 34-second cooldown. Rage of the Sleeper is 1 minute. Guardian of Ursoc is 3 minutes. I've got my Iron Fur, which is making sure to keep up at least 1 to 2 stacks. As much as possible. Then there's the trinkets and whatnot that I have. The one trinket I would definitely like to get rid of, just because it takes 1.5 seconds to be able to use.
I need special trinkets. I have no trinkets that have special.
Same.
Okay, what do your trinkets do?
Okay.
What do your
Actually, I
trinkets?
do.
What do your trinkets do? What do you mean they don't have any like? Yeah, please
meant,
explain.
Like,
Yeah, mine just give me haste and agility and movement speed.
yeah, so I do, like, I was thinking, like, I actually have to click. So this one's automatic, and I do have one. I forgot about this one.
Go ahead and
So
link
I
it.
tried using it. And
Hello,
I don't know,
Bubbo.
for some reason that's I remember now. That's something I wanted to ask you. So the first one is it's just an automatic thing. Your healers have a chance to release a living magma that will travel to the lowest health ally within 50 yards and heal them.
Yeah.
277,000.
So, Bud,
If you see those little swine-
what's the item level and stuff like that of both of those? Like, I want to make sure that you're using stuff that's going to be helpful for you, and make sure
my
that you're
trinkets-
buffing your
trinkets-
primary stat is kind of your main focus. But
right, and I always equip the highest stat item no matter what.
We'll see.
I
And
have a
trinkets.
597 item level trinket
Okay.
and a 593.
Okay.
My overall is at 601.
Okay.
Right now.
So something I want you to recognize is that when it comes to trinkets, especially ones who have a primary stat bonus versus a secondary stat bonus, the primary stat bonus is almost always going to be more effective within a 10 item level kind of difference. All right. If something just gives you like haste, all right, which is a secondary stat, all right, it's not as helpful. One of the things I like about both of the trinkets that I have is both give raw agility as a main stat, and then secondary haste, and then the other one, the imperfect ascendancy serum, which I have, which is a 610, gives like 5,506 agility and increases all other stats by 754 for 20 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown. So it's a cast. It takes 1.5 seconds, but it like for 20 seconds, it's really difficult to like end the life of that druid. It's difficult. The better thing for me to do with that is to pop that right before I go in, and I need to get into the habit of doing that personally. So
So both my trinkets have intellect, so both of mine have main.
All
one
right,
stat.
good.
But they
Then,
they're only single. They only have one stat. So.
and
just
that's
think
that's
about
fine. That's not an issue,
it.
buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
But then something I wanted to ask is so. It's called Merelder's Toll. It releases a toll of holy light upon the target, inflicting 176,000 holy damage. The next 5 allies to attack the target will receive the blessing of Mereldar, increasing their versatility by 1,200.
yeah, that sounds great.
But now, it has a minute and 30-second cooldown. But when I placed it on my hotbar and tried to use it, it didn't I couldn't use it. I couldn't.
Is it a use or
even
is it
come out-
is it a use or is it an equip?
It says use.
Okay,
Release
so I'd
toll
like
of-
you to I'd like you to link it, and I'll take a look, buddy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head to Dornegal. Remember, you hit enter. All right, \P. Right, that puts you in the party channel, and then shift click the item in either your inventory or your character sheet. Okay.
Shift. Click.
Excuse me. I'm headed to Dornegal, guys. The next one we're gonna do another delve.
You
Did I
said shift what?
Shift left click while you have your chat open.
There we go. All right. Now it's in there, and
Use
I am going
release
to...
a toll of holy light upon the target. So you have to be targeting the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
that's
thought I was. I guess I might not have been. Okay.
yeah. You have to target the enemy, inflicting holy damage. The next 5 allies to attack the target receive the blessing of increasing their versatility. Yeah, and versatility gives raw percentage damage, healing, and reduces damage. It's a raw percentage based on how much versatility you have. It's an amazing stat for tanks. It's like one of my main secondary stats. Followed by mastery and haste, because haste increases regeneration as well as other stats, which are pretty good for druids.
Okay.
Oh, hey, is that Caden?
Yep. It
Yeah.
sounds like
Then
it.
Hey, what's up,
So
buddy?
I am
That's
going to
funny. You
go use the
identified me
restroom now.
from grunting.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I also sent you something in WhatsApp, then, Alistair,
okay. Let me take a
for
look
you
here.
to look at. I don't know if you'll make the connection or not.
I'm walking away from that completely. Not going to comment
that
on
bad.
that. It's a tiny vacuum. It's a very tiny vacuum. It's like a vacuum used by a tiny elf person, gnome or something. Yeah. Moving on. All right, guys. I'm gonna go pop some stuff in the auction house real quick while I'm waiting on you guys to get here. And we're gonna go to Kriegville's Rest, the next delve, Bountiful. Since we haven't
Where's it at?
used, I just. So I'm told you in
'Cause we
Dornegal.
needed to
So
do 2 in Hollowfall.
yeah, but we don't have another Bountiful one open right now in Hollowfall, so we'll probably end up doing that
So
tomorrow.
you don't want to run a.
No.
Okay.
If it's not Bountiful, what the flippin' A is the point?
Experience.
Yeah. Well, experience, sure, but we can do that in a Bountiful one and still continue to increase our overall, bonus for the vault, next week. So, you're still.
Yeah, those coins are actually really worth it though.
Well,
that you
yeah, we
get from the vault.
can. Yeah, we certainly can, dude. If you wanna wait and not do the delve, I don't have a problem with that, and we can just game with Cade and do some time walking dungeons. Yeah, I don't have any problem with that, guys.
I mean, okay, now you actually playing? You just chilling in the Discord?
No, I'm playing.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get you
I mean,
invited to the guild
I was
and all
gonna
that
say,
happy
dude,
fun
my,
stuff.
My preference is I'd like to have him play with us. You know what I mean? At some point, so I just
Yeah. I'm currently
what? Probably
in
at 26,
a
27?
cutscene. Yeah, I'm 27.
Cutscene. Cool.
Yeah, all right. Give me just a second. Let me get this stuff posted in. Just a minute, guys. Won't take me long to get this finished. A bunch of netherweed cloth.
There's a dragon centaur that kind of looks sick.
Yeah.
Dragon Centaur. Why do I not remember that?
I don't know what it's actually.
It's in
called, but that's kinda
Dragonflight.
What it looks like.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, right. That's right. He's not in the.
Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to
Wait,
do.
did you buy
but
War
that
Within,
happened.
Caden?
Yeah, you got the whole thing,
Did I
dude.
what?
He had to.
Okay. Well, you just said he's in Dragonflight, so I'm like, wait, did he buy?
Well, yeah,
War
that's
Within is the current expansion.
right. But like, you level up, and you can level up in one of many different.
Sure. We didn't really do. I didn't do much of the Dragonflight thing, story or anything like that.
I
So
I
that's
thought
why I
this
didn't know what
was
he
the
was
main
talking about.
story.
No, there's you have options. There's a lot of different ways.
Stories.
Yeah, there's different stories you can level up in, but usually I would stick with Dragonflight to begin with. Just because that's where they ask you to go first normally, which is
Oh,
perfectly
okay,
fine.
now I know what he's talking about, the Dragon Centaur. Yeah. Because wasn't there like 3 dragons, a red, yellow, and like a blue one?
That's not quite what he's talking about, but yeah, I can show you later.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like overly fancy. Why is there so many enemies in my base camp, bro? What's going on?
All right, so hey, Mr. Caden, I'd like to. What is your BattleNet ID?
Where do I find that at?
Open up your
I think it's
friends
like-
list. Okay, you do that by hitting O on your keyboard.
Okay. Oh, it
All right.
says NASA stars #1565.
Okay, one more time and spell it out step by step because it is case sensitive.
Alright, yeah. Alright, all uppercase NASA, lowercase STARS.
Wait,
then
star.
the
Wait,
numbers are all-
STARS.
Yeah, STARS.
Okay, hashtag.
#1565.
1565. All right. All right. Let's see if
Did
it.
you find me?
We'll find
or-
out. Because it
You
will.
have a new friend request.
There you go. And then I will
Did you find that?
give it to you.
Wait,
Not yet.
Cool. Invite. Did you get that? Did you get a guild invite?
not that I'm aware of.
Okay, let me try that
It
again.
didn't pop up anywhere. Oregon Druid.
That's me.
Mhm.
Did you get the guild invite? It should pop up
I'm
right over.
some-
Should pop up over your head.
Yeah, I don't see anything changing. Like nothing's moving in my screen.
Okay, let me try this. I'm
Is
gonna.
there a way I can like
Yeah, I'm gonna.
join your guild or request?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing is I'm sending you. Right, you should be able to click on that, and it should bring you to. Yeah, just hit apply.
We'll continue to live in the round. Option up.
Mm.
Marksman apply.
There we go. Applicants, invite. Yep, should populate anytime, sometime today. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to the party.
Accept.
There we go.
What does the party invite thing do?
You're in our party now, so now we can run dungeons together and whatnot.
Oh, sick.
Yep, yep.
Unit
Says you're
crown.
currently in time walking campaigns. You can't see them until they leave time walking or you enter it. Talk to Chromie. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing you in the actual guild yet. Because I invited you. Did you accept it? You applied.
Yeah, I clicked apply. I never saw an accept button.
Go ahead and hit J
J.
and see
Yep,
if.
I got it up.
All right, see if there's anything.
Accept. There we
There
go.
you go.
Don't
Yeah.
touch it. Sorry, my friend was trying to mess with me and touch my keyboard.
All right, we got you. Let me go ahead and. All right, there you go.
Hmm.
All right, guys.
Is there a way I can see the other members in the guild?
Yep. Just hit J, and yeah,
Nice.
yeah. J opens up your
J.
whole guild, the whole guild menu and everything.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. So anybody watching right now, just to kind of remember, like all of these guys are completely new to World of Warcraft, so it has definitely been a learning experience for me as well. In like teaching these guys how to play World of Warcraft from the ground up. This was something completely new to them. The closest these guys had ever had to an actual kind of MMO experience was Destiny 2 specifically. I think Caden came from Ark Survival Evolved,
Yeah.
primarily. So this is all new territory for these guys. So yeah.
What about the Dragon Ball one? What's that one called, Alistair?
Oh my
Xenoverse.
gosh.
Is it Xenoverse? Is that one?
Yes. Yeah, I played that, but
Okay, I
that's
did play a smidge of that too.
yeah, but that's like comparing apples with
Wouldn't that be
with,
an MMO
like,
though?
kind of. I don't know if I would really
Okay.
like. You can fight each other, but yeah, dude, calling that an MMO is a real stretch. I know. I think they classify it as such, but that's a stretch.
Oh,
Okay.
level 28. Sweet.
All right,
Actually,
so
we're enjoying that.
I'm going to queue us up if
Oh,
it'll let
cool.
us here.
Is
Dungeon
Jordan back yet?
Finder. I hope so.
Jordan. Yeah, no, dude. If he says he's going to the bathroom, you tag at least 15 minutes. Got to figure. Usually
Yeah,
end up
it's like
talking
some kind of salamander dragon.
Salamander.
Yeah, my friend was watching. He was like, "Is that a salamander?" I tamed it.
Your
I didn't
pet.
even know I could. Yeah, because it was like aggressive, and I didn't know you could tame aggressive things. I thought they had to be yellow, and I just tried it. And I'm like, "Oh,
Oh no. Any beast pretty much you can tame in this game. All right,
A
we're
lot of
getting.
it says, like,
There's
I
some that are
Hey,
not.
so we're getting. I
but-
said just about. Like I'm getting some feedback from somebody. So
Yeah, I walked in with the TikTok volume on.
okay. So yeah, we can queue up for random time walking. So this will be an interesting experience, guys. So we're gonna call it Noobs in WoW. That is the title that I'm.
Oh.
I'm
Real quick. So,
yeah. What? What's up?
can I trade with Caden, even though he's not in the same like location as me? 'Cause
No.
I have 2 bags to
Oh,
give him
crap.
that'll help him out a lot.
No, not until like
inventory.
you can once
Okay.
we're in the dungeon possibly. Or you can mail it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
You
just
wanna
mail it
give
to him.
What, Preston?
Bags. Hey,
Some bags.
hey, Preston, dude. This has been something that's been popping up kind of over and over again for the last several minutes. Can you look at Pride?
Yeah.
That please.
Okay.
Whoa, dude! There's like tigers with like webs on them. That's so cool.
There's a lot of neat creatures in this game, man.
Oh, what are those? I want one. Where do I get them?
Well, you may be able to tame it. So you do have a stable where you can keep your tamed companions, right? I'm not sure if they're considered a companion or just a pet, like whatever. The pets
I know
that you
what you
can
mean.
actually use as a hunter, because there are battle pets, which are a very different thing than like what a pet means to a hunter. So yeah. Hey, so Preston, what are you sensing there, dude? Because it's kind of been there since the delve, and since I mentioned like you getting run over several times. Hello, Matty. How are you today, sir? Hey, and so, folks, we do have the 30th anniversary bundle that is available through our live stream today. It will send you a code that you can go to battle.net and put that in to get a treat for Warcraft's 30th anniversary. We just thank Blizzard for that, a bit of Funyuns here. I mean, we are a small stream at this point, but hey, you know what? You got to start somewhere. Guys want to know more about me, you can look at kind of my information, my about me, and ask me questions. Like, you guys make comments, whatever. We're kind of just here to have a space where we can come together as like serial gamers and talk about all kinds of stuff, whether it's religion or politics or just daily life. If you're dealing with stuff, like, we're here to listen. Yeah, that's what we're here to do. Can also like teach you game mechanics and stuff like that. Been playing this game for 20 years, which sometimes still surprises me that this game, and I have been playing it for that long, off and on. Definitely not religiously that entire time. I think my longest stretch was pretty much 14 years I played, and that was from vanilla to Legion for the most part. Again, I had breaks here and there. Not always by choice, but life happens. Yeah. So. Hi. The guys that I'm gaming with, they are also our moderators here. And pretty great guys, but they are very, very new to World of Warcraft. So we are bumbling and stumbling through a lot of different mechanics, kind of learning spatial awareness and situational awareness, how to multitask and not fall into panic when you are faced with giant monster trying to bash you overhead. Yeah, it's fun. And it is a lesson in patience for sure. But there is definitely no shortage of antics and sometimes buffoonery and other fun adjectives that describe interesting situations. So take your pick. Enjoy, hopefully. And if not, well, I'm sorry. But also not really. One of the greatest sayings I think that have come out of the last few years. Sorry, not sorry.
Dude, I just got my first purple item. It's like level 134,
Cool.
which I know isn't much
Hello.
for you guys, but
Hey, Sinner Saved by Grace. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for joining our live stream here. Been enjoying some of the stuff that you've been sending me. It's been really helpful. Now, this was the individual that sent me some videos about like user engagement and whatnot. And yeah, learned some stuff there that was definitely helpful. Engagement is key. What the? Oh gosh, I am not a fan of this one. You know what? This one I'm just walking away. I'm just not doing it. Nope, not interested. Some of these, like, it's just, yeah, slightly annoying. I think we need to clean out the air conditioners upstairs. My nose is itching. Mm. Or I have one of those wonderful things that happen as you get older, and I'm just not going to mention that. I'm going to keep that to myself right now. Yeah. All right, guys. Hey, so you guys ready? Are we good to go?
Yep, I'm just watching Storyteller Cho.
Oh, okay. All right, joining his party. Roll check has been initiated. So, like, Varela should be healer. Jakudo and Ilaria should be able to choose damage. There we go.
I just clicked accept and
So
it's
yeah,
not
you were
flashing
on
up
a
the
you were
damage
on
screen
a
or anything.
different you were on a completely different server than we are, buddy.
How do I transfer servers?
Usually you have to pay money.
That's why I can't find.
That's why you can't find him.
Find Jakudo.
Yeah, because he's on Nazjatar, which I have no idea what that sharded into. That may make things difficult.
Oh, I thought that was his name. I'm like,
Nope.
what does that even mean?
No, that's
I was curious
the
what
Naz.
inspired that.
Yeah, the Nazjatar. So, Preston, we're waiting on you, dude.
Yeah, I know. I've been sitting here looking for Caden and trying to send these bags to him.
Yeah, you're
Can
not.
he play
You're,
with us still?
yeah, he can play with us, but we can't send him anything.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dang. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so you either got to spend money or make a whole new person.
Yep.
Hey, wait, if you got the
He's
war with
for-
Ben, didn't you get the level 70 coin?
It's
I think that was pre-registration or something like that.
Wait,
wasn't
wait,
it?
wait. Shield, healer, and then just 3 damage?
yeah. Don't worry about that. We've got a
What?
third person that will be coming in.
There's always a rando.
Do I not need to click anything or?
That you'll show up.
You
Okay.
should be
Yeah,
here.
you should be here. Yep. I'm the giant teddy bear.
You have been disconnected from the server. Reconnect.
What?
I was
Yep.
gonna say I don't see him yet, guys.
No, nope.
Um,
It
See, I
des-
don't,
he
I don't
des-
see anything yet either.
yeah, it disconnected him. That's
Hmm.
that's interesting. So you're gonna have to log back in, and it should transport you here. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a new character on Cenarius for this to work better.
Work fully.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah, he's gonna have to
I'm not
teleport.
Right, but I'm not understanding that there's. Oh, because he created a character not on Scenarios realm.
Correct. So
Right.
you're gonna have to go to the bottom. Like you should see like a green eyeball, right? You're gonna need to click on that and then teleport. You have to teleport to the dungeon. So you right click on that. You can find teleport to dungeon.
Okay, I go to it, and it just says dungeon finder in progress, and then it gives me no teleport option.
That's not
Right
no
click.
no
Oh,
no.
it's oh, sorry, I was left clicking, not right clicking. I get confused with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay, I
so
think
there
I
you
got it.
go. Now you're here. Okay, so yeah, be careful. You can grab these quests if you want. Just yeah, be really careful. Don't shoot anything until shoot what I'm shooting. Okay,
Okay.
and I will do my best to go semi slow.
Oh, that guy didn't have that much health.
Well, you're not the only one attacking him.
Yeah, it's pretty true.
I do have a little chunk. And I'm not gonna like make this difficult on you guys. If we do some bonus ones, fine, but like we're not gonna run around this all night.
Who's got the perk that gives me the candle thing on my head?
I don't know.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. It gives
look-
like a huge critical buff. It looks goofy. Yeah.
Okay,
Spelunker's
so
Delight.
yeah, we're gonna just make this pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm not gonna go for all the bonuses here. Oh, hello, that was some damage. Hello. This patchwork, the patchwork
horror
horror.
guy?
Yeah, the patchwork horror does some damage, man. He's laying a little bit
Yeah, it's
ouchy.
on target on, so hopefully we can.
It's
take him out.
perfectly fine, dude. Yeah, biggest thing
You
for
know
you to
about the tab
remember.
thing, Caden?
Tab. What?
Select your enemies.
Tab
hit the
target.
tab
Yeah, hitting
button.
tab button will switch
Just for the
between
longest time, I was
targets.
clicking them individually, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah, I've
really
been
was not.
clicking.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Okay.
tab target.
Yep, that's the same mistake I was making.
Okay, let me find tab on this keyboard. Okay, there it is.
Upper left hand
Oh.
usually.
Yeah, you should be able to. So you should be
Oh,
using
yeah.
the W, A, S, and D keys for movement,
Yeah.
and that should put you in line to be able to start using 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for your basic like hotkeys. Yeah, start there. I'm not gonna go too like deep into all of it. So what we got going
Dude,
on
tab
here.
is helping so much more. I can shoot like
Yep.
actually somewhat quick now.
Well, because like, for me, I kept clicking on my own pets, or I'd click on Al. I'm like, guys, you're in the way of the bad guys. I'm trying to click on them, and he's like, what?
I know. I was like,
What do you
dude, I
mean?
can't like
Also,
attack them.
Alistair, in this section right here, I have a question then before you go into the gates here.
Okay.
Where you get trapped. Are
Yeah.
we supposed to go in with you or no?
Preferably, so you can
Also,
heal
real
me.
quick, Caden's pet. How do we know if he's passive or not passive?
Well, so yeah, he should have a pet bar, right?
He's on assist.
Yeah, so he should be just assisting, which is the shield. Oh. Yeah. So there's passive, aggressive. Passive is the little like kind of bear looking thing.
Obsessed is the one that looks like there's like a blue and red symbol.
It used to look like a shield. I don't know what it looks like
The
nowadays.
shield says defensive.
Yeah,
just with the
that's
arrow sticking
yeah,
out of the
that's
shield.
what you want. Is yeah, I usually keep it on defensive. So if something attacks me, it will attack it.
Okay.
At least
And,
that's what I used to do. Okay, moving him out.
Okay, because see, for me, you previously had me on passive. Do you want me to put it on defensive?
Well, right, because I asked you to have a macro set up where you were actively like telling it what to attack when.
Okay.
I would rather you do that and have more control of your pet. Now, see, Jakudo, that was a mistake that you just made, like hitting the patchwork
did I
core. You attacked the patchwork core before I did.
Oh, my bad.
So that's just something to be aware of, dude. I'm not gonna beat you up about it. Like this is your like first time us playing together. Hearth's
Team.
Forestin, like whatever. I'm not gonna like these bonus bosses and
Did he-
everything. I'm just gonna keep going.
Was he trying to kill me?
No.
Yeah, you got aggro.
Yeah, no. You attacked it first, so it targeted you
got more
immediately.
aggro.
Thankfully, when I make mistakes like that, I have an ability that de-aggros. 'cause it
Well,
thinks I'm
right,
dying or
right. But
something.
what happens when you do that is that it attacks the next person who's on the threat meter, so you still cause a problem for everybody else. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Just because you don't die doesn't mean other people won't. All right. I'm pulling up mini boss.
It's like the big thing. If Al pulls the guy first, he's a tank.
Yeah, I'm designed to
Your
take
character and mine are
hits.
Definitely not.
No. These guys, some of these guys will just
Even
one
with
shot
the
you.
Armor.
They'll just eat you alive.
I feel like the basic enemies would still one-shot me.
Yeah, most of them will just eat you alive. Yeah, you're not designed to take them in a dungeon. That's why there's it's just how it's designed.
And then like you and me typically stay in the back. Then our pets will run ahead. They kind of act like a mini shield.
How do you guys
And
run
Al's the
so
primary.
fast?
How do we run so fast? We're
Yeah,
not like
You
running.
guys run quicker than me.
No,
I have a
not really.
perk where I can run faster with my pets.
No, I
but it's
don't.
only, like,
No, we don't really
10%.
have a movement speed buff or anything. It's just I think part of it is just reactionary. Like we know where we're going versus like it's just yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. I have abilities that allow me to like charge and do different things like that, and I can increase movement speed for the group.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like I can do a lot of like little things like that. There's hunters have an ability that you get called disengage, which can be used as a movement ability if you're good at your cameraing. Now, see right there, what happened is you used your multi-shot ability, which pulled other mobs. So that's one of the things.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one of the things to really think
don't
about.
use that.
Well, no, use it.
Not
You're not
even
gonna
use it.
do any damage if you don't use multi-shot in an AOE instance. But it's understanding angles, so it's looking at like, okay, what are you actually targeting? What's behind what you're targeting? Okay, so it's just one of those things to start thinking about overall. Like, okay, so if I'm attacking these enemies right here, who is behind them? If I attack this, is it going to pull, something else in that process? And that's all. And that just comes with experience and being aware. That's situational and spatial and awareness. That's one of the reasons why MMOs and other video games are being used in more educational like situations because of some of the like important aspects that are taught. All right. So I am going to do all the mini bosses in here just because they're really easy to get to, like in comparison to some of the others. All right, I'm popping Bark Skin, and I'm going to pull Guardsman in here. Incoming. I don't know why he's running
Dan, do
over
you have
there.
Bestial Wrath? Do you have that move?
No, he would not have Bestial
I wish
Wrath.
I knew what they were called.
He's not a Beast Mastery hunter, Preston. That is a Beast
wasn't sure
Mastery
if that was
only
They might not
ability.
be
or
high
not.
enough level either.
Well, no, but
have
that
it even.
again, that is not a marksmanship ability. That is a Beast Mastery ability only.
Right.
Okay.
So his abilities will be slightly different. Like aim shot will be something that he will be using.
Yeah, I use it often.
Yeah, that's one of your main
is?
damaging abilities. It's a castable shot that does like really heavy damage, but it has a cast time.
What's that rapid shot thing he's doing? What's that one?
That's called
Like multiple
Barrage.
arrows? Okay.
Yep. Now that's also an ability that can be used badly if you don't think about, spacing. Right, mini boss incoming.
The rapid shot can be used badly?
Yeah. So
Or the rapid fire? That's
yeah,
what it's
rapid fire. All of those abilities. Oh, rapid fire I think is different than barrage. Rapid fire I think is single target.
called? Yeah, it just shoots a single target, but it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it does. So one of the
It's
things.
my main damage dealer.
Yep. Now, do you still use steady shot? Is that a main kind of ability in?
No, I do not.
No. Okay. I wasn't
I use
sure.
arcane shot,
Okay.
but I only use it to follow up after aim shot because it does a lot of damage right after. It
Okay.
does like extra 312 damage.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, there's a lot of the abilities and stuff nowadays that I'm not sure which one works best. All right, pulled another group. All right, I'm getting them.
I tried to dodge backwards, and then apparently I pulled them.
Yep, that happens. And it's just learning.
Situational
Now, will he have
awareness.
traps like I do.
Yeah, he'll have some
Yes, I do.
traps. Yeah, I mean the
Okay.
survival I would say has the more specialized traps, and usually a bonus on traps. But again, survival is your kind of your Drizzt Duerden, I would say. Hello, Cindy. How are you
I feel like
today?
all their attacks just make me fly.
Okay, so I can go this way. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. I think we can go this way and do this little bonus boss in here. That's still 10. Like, it's pretty simple. Thank you for joining us, boys. There we go.
Is Mr. Good Vibes still in chat?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him in a little while. All right, I'm gonna pull another group.
Dang, you guys you go through them like butter.
Well, we have been doing this for a little while now. I mean, you got to realize, like, the three of us have been gaming together for, I say, over a year now. Like with Jordan and then Preston and I for what, like over 2 years now.
Close to 2.
Yeah,
Two
two
or
or
better,
more. Yeah,
yeah.
2 or more at this point. I mean, when we look how long we've been playing Fortnite before that.
Sure, we had about 8. We had like a year before we even met Jordan.
Yeah.
That would be fun to get back into.
Nope.
I know.
Nope. No. I'm not doing it, guys. Not what they've done to that game. I'm not doing it. Like,
know.
I will not support that. If you guys choose to, that's on you. But
I've already asked. Jesus still doesn't want me to. Nothing's changed.
yeah, they're continuing to like abuse their player base, and they're not doing anything about the modding. And that right there is, I think, the biggest issue I have is just the modding is just out of control.
Modding was the big one for me. Yeah.
Like, okay, microtransactions, you know what? You don't have to participate in that. But like the modding and everything, and not actually dealing with that is a problem. So everybody, you're gonna want to come
It'd be
close.
something that they were fighting it.
Yeah, but I don't see much of anything happening. We
Now, what were
reported
you
them.
saying, Alistair?
You guys want to be close to me, please, and remember, like, try and get into that habit of, because we're gonna have like all kinds. Yeah, Jakudo, I said close to me, so there's gonna be all kinds of mobs that spawn. All right, as we fight this boss. And if you're back there, you're gonna get smashed in the face by those spawns. We want the spawns to come to us. There we go. All right, let's go raw.
Whew, really gotta use the restroom after this one then.
Yeah, we're at 10:46. This is gonna be our last one, unless you guys
How long
decide
is it?
something
Okay.
different. I mean, I may keep playing. Jakudo, you've been left behind, sir.
Yeah, for some reason, like a thing popped up and it wasn't letting me like move.
Did you loot the boss?
A thing like was it in game
Or
or
it wasn't letting. Okay, I took my
Yeah, you just got
my,
some gear, dude. You just got a
predicament.
yeah, you just got a barrage girdle that you can equip.
Nice. So is Jakudo like supposed to be like judo and something else? Is that kind of what you were going for, or
Mm.
what is
No,
the history of
I
his name?
like I just like anime, and that's just the Japanese name. I picked out a Japanese
Gotcha.
name a long time ago.
Okay.
Like I created my own or whatever. I don't really know if it has a meaning to it, but
Mm.
I just like the way
Okay,
it
that-
sounded. So I was like, oh,
That's something to remember
Yeah,
too. Like,
nice.
yeah, kanji's a thing. All right. Yep. Enemies. Gonna get back into the consecrate here.
kanji?
Yeah. Well, there's kanji. I think hiragana. Like, there's a couple different forms of pictorial language that's used within the Japanese language. Kanji. I don't remember. It's been years since I took Japanese.
do you speak Japanese?
A little bit. I took some of it in junior high, but I didn't finish the class. I ended up getting injured really bad and whatnot and having to drop out. Had a football injury. Like, shattered my ankle.
You
How'd you
stepped
play
wrong, or you
football?
got like tackled or something?
Yeah, so I went to tackle another individual, and my ankle kind of went into a divot. And so when I turned to tackle, my ankle stayed in the hole, and I twisted all the way around and shattered
Your
it.
body moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
well, now see that right there, Preston. What the? Wait, that wasn't just you. That was you and the paladin for whatever reason. Right, Instructor
What did they do?
Guilford. So they pulled before I did, and you know what? It's not. I'll put it this way. I'm not like butthurt about it or like super rah. It's just something to be like mindful of.
It's
Like-
dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, you can inadvertently like get you and your team in a lot of trouble if you're not aware of what you're attacking and what the position is and where they're at. Now, mind you, there's a lot of things that are happening all at once in these games. It's not just one little thing. So at any point in time, you have 6 to 50 things to be paying attention to. And a lot of it just comes through practice. All right.
Righteous order back.
All right, here's the last
What is-
boss. Go ahead and pop. And
That.
yep.
Did you attack it? Yeah. Okay.
It's already
No,
being
you got to
attacked,
realize, yeah, the paladin like just ran in there, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
She can
There's
do
no
what she
comms or
wants.
anything with that one.
Well, she can do what she wants. She's not gonna
I'm charmed for
Yep.
6 seconds.
see how quickly you can smash him.
Hmm.
Remember, one of them gets charms. Just beat him up. It's yeah.
Yay.
Dang.
There
what
we
the
go.
heck? What are all those?
Bye, bad guy.
Oh, I hit level 30.
There we go. Hey,
you
bring
go.
the ancient time warp explorer to Gran
leveled up 3
Dormo
times or 2
outside of the
times?
caverns of
I got a
time.
heavy flint
Oh,
axe.
3.
Cool.
Nice. He leveled up 3 times from that.
Oh yeah, dude. Like the time walking dungeons, you level up really fast.
That's something we
okay.
could do tomorrow. Just run a bunch of time walking with him.
Possible.
Possibly.
I really want to get.
I have
to
no
level
problem with
40
that,
so
guys.
I
I don't
can
have any
create
issue.
that character that's like level 5.
before we go off, I would like to show you guys something in Dornagle that I thought was funny.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave instant screw. I'm gonna teleport there.
Okay, I don't know how to leave.
Actually, I don't need to leave instant screw. I just can just teleport out of dungeon. Bruh.
So
The green eyeball.
right click. No. You don't want to teleport out of dungeon, guys. You want to leave the instance group to put us into a normal party.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Left instant screw.
Yep.
What the? What the?
I don't know.
Jordan's just like half health all of a sudden.
I forgot. How can you
Did you
attack
just die?
people inside a city? Well, yeah, I'm in war mode, but I didn't know you can attack someone in the city.
Yeah, you can.
What city are you in? You in Dornagal?
Yeah, sir.
No, I'm in the 30th celebration area.
Yeah, they can smash you. They can beat you up. They can unalive you there. And especially if you're a healing shaman, like you're easy pickings, sir.
Well, I realized that.
125 traders tender. Okie dokie. So I'm actually gonna head there and turn that in.
Turn what
What's
in?
that?
I just got 500 time walking coins to turn in.
Oh.
Yeah. We probably want to get Mr. So here's the thing, though, Jakudo, like, I want you to pray about this, Mr. Caden, if you need to create a different character, because you are on a server that is not technically sharded with ours, so it does make things way more complicated. We can't mail you things and do a lot of the other stuff we'd normally do. Let me double check. I'm gonna head here. Goodness gracious, my throat is burning right
Well,
now.
it wasn't letting me find him when I was in the mailbox. So I thought
Yeah, I
that
didn't
wouldn't have
even
been an
know.
issue, even though we're in guild.
I didn't even know there were different servers. I thought it was
Yep,
just
there are
game.
hundreds of different
I made the
servers.
same mistake when I first got on.
Hey, could you
Fortunately,
guys
my
pray for me,
character was,
please?
like a level 11.
You guys be willing
Yeah.
to? Yeah, like,
What's up?
my throat is burning right now. Somebody is super not happy with me. I'm hearing it's somebody that's actually cursing at my wife. Which happens more often than you would think. Because
I
if
see
it,
an angry lady.
yeah, and which is what it is.
Yo.
Like, 'cause my wife will chew people out if they like if she's at the store or something and they're not doing their job. She'll say something. She's not mean about it, but she's had the example from me that like if you're working a job and you don't know how to do your job, then you probably shouldn't be working there. Which is often a big issue, I would say, here in a lot of the like the malls and whatnot, is a lot of people just aren't. Oh, okay. So we got the dragon quest again this week. Take out those different dragons. And Lord Kazakh.
And maybe this time we won't all die to that one dragon in the mountain thing.
So are we supposed to be in Dornagal or are we supposed to be in the...
Caverns of Time area is where I'm at.
Dornagle, if
Okay,
you
'cause
want to see
Jordan-
something.
You mentioned
Yeah,
you wanted to
if
show
you
us
don't-
something.
Yeah, if you don't want to. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
but I wanted to get Mr. Caden here so he can get the quests here. Like you also get a bonus. But I
Right.
want him to, before he does all of that, I'd like him to pray about creating a different character.
All right.
'Cause, I mean, spending money to transfer the character he has right now, I think would be kind of foolish.
Cool.
And I also want to find out, did he, like, when you purchased the game, Caden, did you get a level 70 token?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I think that,
Every edition of the game came
No,
with
I
it.
don't know. I don't know what it is. I was just checking my
wasn't that
backpack
something
to see
with
if there's something with
pre-registration
that.
though?
I don't know, dude. They have so many different versions of the game that you can buy at one time or another, so I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So
Follow me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in my bag for it, but
Would it be in your bag?
I
Also?
have no
'Cause I remember
idea. That's
for me it was
rad.
in the
Mm.
um like right
It's
before
in
you
the
choose your
starter
character
menu.
selection. Yeah.
So wait, where's it at? It's in right before you choose your character.
Basically, go
Like
back to
next
the
to all
title
my
screen.
characters, next to their names, they would show give me the option to hit that level 70 coin.
Yeah.
Okay, now walk out right next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, now 3, 2. Okay, now run in there.
Oh gosh,
You'll get
you're getting him smashed by the thing.
yeah, but you'll get an accomplishment for it.
Yeah, so you're killing him. It's wonderful.
Use
I'll
the
do it with you.
accomplishment.
So
Backstab your friend.
No, I'll do it
Getting
with you.
killed by a crushing thing.
well, no, you get an
I've
achievement for
never been in
allowing
this
it.
room before.
Yeah, you get an
Yeah, you
achievement
get-
for allowing it to crush you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
I guess.
See,
Flat earthen.
yeah.
Kidoki.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see what happens if I stand under here. I wonder if it kills me. I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm on the character selection screen. Where would I see a token?
Okay.
Hmm.
So
I
first off,
believe you.
I would trying to remember here. Pretty sure at the top of
minute.
your screen there should be, if you have one, right? If you have one of the tokens, there will be an option at the top of your screen.
Oh, it says level 70 boost. Boost character to level
Yep.
70.
Ooh,
So you do have it.
there we go.
Okay.
So
So
save that for the new one you make, please.
yeah, so if you make a new character on Cenarius, if you're gonna still make a hunter, make that. You already have, like, you're level 30 on the night elf that you have. So I don't see, if you want to get where we're at faster, all right, go ahead and use the character boost to 70, and then you can go directly into the War Within. And you just have 10 levels to get up, and then you could be playing with us directly.
That shouldn't take long with time walkers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you still have to finish the campaign
So
regardless.
If I create a new character,
Yeah, so
hunter
so
class and all
select
that stuff.
select realm first. You need to select the Cenarius realm specifically.
Yeah.
It starts with an S. Cenarius.
Nope. C.
C. Okay.
I made the same mistake I made. I was typing in something. What did I get? My first character. I don't remember because I had to delete it. You all done, Jordan?
Yeah. It is 9:58. I still gotta. Actually no,
How
I
did
did
editing
that.
go the other day? You said it was kind of tough in the truck, but were you able to finish it?
Yeah, so that's something I need to check out what exactly is happening for all of a sudden. So what I used to do to make shorts is I would like I'd clip something from the main video.
Yeah.
Even making regular videos, I clip like, okay, there's like usually over an hour worth of stuff. So I would clip something, maybe a 15-minute video.
Okay.
Erase all the rest. Now it would keep memory, so I could always come back and just hit back, and it would all of it, the original whatchamacallit would come.
Mm-hmm.
But just that part would get like that I edited would then be like, once I hit export and YouTube, just that part would go in. But now for some reason it still has all the remaining time. So let's say I made a 1 minute and 2 second short, and
Yeah.
it wants to put out the rest of like the 60 minutes, but it's just black. It's just black screen. So the time didn't get erased. The like the live and everything got erased, but the time that it recorded didn't. So I'm
Yeah,
I
you have
wanted
to
to
you have to delete that space, bud.
yeah, and
Right.
I did. So I'm wondering if I'm just missing a step that I have to
Yeah,
go back.
it's all good,
look
dude.
into.
You'll figure it out, buddy. 'Cause I'm honestly not
Also-
sure.
Yeah. Also, I can't make shorts longer than a minute.
Well, right on
Unless I go through
YouTube.
YouTube Studios.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out how to make shorts in YouTube Studios, and I'm wondering if I can't do that on phone. I need to do it on PC.
I'm pretty sure
So
that's what
that's
you have to do is you have to download the whole YouTube Studio, log in with your credentials for the actual for the channel, and you should
which I
have
did that.
yeah you should have access to everything. Um, that should
Which I
not be
did
an
that.
issue.
I'm just wondering if I had to do it on PC.
No, that's
instead
what
of
I
mobile.
yeah that's what I
Yeah.
that is what I just said.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna have
that's what
access
you
to
mean.
yeah
Okay.
that's what I meant. You'll have far more access to tools, and you should be able to actually download the raw image and put it through whatever like software you want to. But YouTube Studio should have everything you need. We're not doing anything super crazy here.
Right, but if I do have YouTube Studios with CapCut, I should just be able to export it into there. Actually,
Hopefully,
if I really wanted to go that route.
yeah, you should be able to do
That
all
is
of that.
all.
I use Clipchamp when I'm doing
Yeah.
when I'm doing just a simple reel or something here. Which I would like to be doing some more reels for sure. I could, but I'm just not gonna. That's yeah, that was not a good idea, buddy. If they can ice, some people are special. They need hugs.
Yep.
I need hugs.
I think yeah, it's a great thing to do, man. So, Mr. What are you guys doing? You guys are trying so hard to take that guy out. You're gonna get smashed in the face, dude. Like, yeah, PvPing inside of the Caverns of Time area is definitely not what I would suggest doing with your time. Like, even if you're a warlock with a whole bunch of flippin' power, like those Wardens of Time, like, are ouchie.
One guy that when I spawned in and then died, he had I think like 4 or 5 on him.
Yeah, it's not a great idea. But so back to what I was saying to you, Mr. Caden, I would just like that's what I would do is I would create a new character, like, and then boost it is what I would do. Now that you have a basic handle on the character on the class, all right, and there will be more abilities. I would suggest going to a website, okay, and exploring the website. It's called Icy Veins. All right, you type it into Google, it should pop up. We can take some time during one of our live streams. I think tomorrow would be a good idea if you want to take the time, if you have the time, and we can walk through like talents, like what abilities to get in your talents, etc. Like start looking at rotation, which for the most part, from my perspective, is pretty intuitive for damage classes. Based on the cooldowns, like you can see that there's kind of a rotation that is, kind of what's the word I want to use? It kind of shows itself, if you know what I mean. Like, I think it's pretty intuitive in that sense. Big thing to do in all of that is just, take your time.
Yeah, the biggest thing is I really want to use the Volper, but I have to be level 40.
Yeah,
first
and Bud, no,
before I can
that's
unlock it.
that's a horde character, Bud. You won't have access to a lot of the things that we're doing together. Yeah,
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
it's a different faction.
I did not realize that.
Yep. So there's the Horde faction, and then there's the Alliant faction. Until the Blizzard developers actually get the cross faction system, like I would say, perfected, because right now it's kind of crap. Like, yeah, okay, you can play with somebody in a different faction, but you can't use the dungeon finder together. You can't you can go to the dungeon, but you have to have a full party to do it. I think it's broken. And like from my perspective, it definitely needs work. And like if you're going to create a cross faction system, make it a full cross faction system. Make it so that, you know what? All right, sure. In PvP, okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to go to their towns and whatnot without like aggroing guards. That makes sense, right? But what they've done so far, I think, is really dumb. Like, they can do a whole lot better than what they have. So, yeah, my suggestion is they create a total cross faction system where we can do anything with a horde player that would be able to do with an alliance player, other than go into their main faction towns. we can still you can still choose to flag PvP. That still allows for all PvP play, but we should be able to trade with them. We should be able to the auction houses are fully, um, you know, sharded, and as well as both Horde and Alliance, because that competition was not helpful. There was a lot of market mechanics that became kind of ugly. You'd have large guilds that would just completely overtake an auction house and would sabotage the other side's auction house, and it got really ugly. You can listen to Thor and some of the stuff that his guild
I
did.
was just gonna say, Thor said they bought
Everything
on the Alliance side
and took it all to the Horde. Yeah, they did some really really mean stuff. It's one of the reasons why they changed things the way they did. It was because of players like that, and they got banned for that. Like it was considered market manipulation. It was
Also, Mr.
Yeah.
Press or Alistair.
Yeah.
If we wanted to, we could play with Thor on Edges of Creation. He's making a massive guild, and I believe there's no limit to a guild in Edges of Creation.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I would rather compete with him, honestly, for like political stuff. In all reality, I'd rather form a guild alliance with him, and still I think that would be more fun. Even though he has like a Zerg guild, I think it'd be really interesting to kind of
Goblins are uniting under him.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that would be more fun than just completely allowing ourselves to be enveloped into the Thor compendium, whatever the heck you want to call it. The Thor Empire, rawr. And I do love pirate software, guys. Thor is really, really cool guy, but I think it would be more fun politically than doing that than just outright just joining. Because then if that happens, if there is no competitive basis, it kind of that server kind of just gets owned by him, basically. I think that would be more fun.
Well, I the sheer just one side of the continent. It'll take. So it takes 40 minutes from that small little sector in the continent from one end to the other. So I'm guessing probably 3 to 4 hours to go from one end to the other end in just that single continent. Also, another thing, they're gonna bring in naval warfare. So if you want to be a pirate on the seas, you can do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of really neat stuff in Ashes of Creation. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, I know it's in Alpha 1 or Alpha 2 right now. So I know they're still they're walking through the testing phase, working out bugs. That's a lot of what I know Thor is is doing with the developers, because I know he's working pretty closely with them from what I've been seeing with the interviews. Yeah, it's really neat.
What's the game about?
Fantasy, it's fantasy, kind of real life. So think of it like D&D. Okay, you have a campaign, but it's there's going to be politics where you can actually vote individuals into as governors, lords, mayors, things along that line. Create entire political systems. There will be I think even a country system. I think is something that has been talked about. I'm not sure if they've implemented any of that at this point or when they're going to. But
okay,
yeah, I mean, think about 16th century, but add wizards and other interesting classes into it.
And also, this is what's really cool. So you have different job classes as you level up. So you can if you want to do, I think what did he say? First job selection priest, and then next time you pick a summoner, you turn into a necromancer. Or
yeah, the job system is kind of cool. That's neat.
Yeah, you do shield, and then next time you do also shield, you get big ass paladin, and just different stuff like that. So I'm hoping you could.
It sounds a lot like an isekai. To be completely honest with you, it sounds like the kind of thing that you'd kind of teleport into. I think maybe something that a lot of people, or at least I know you, would be able to kind of compare it to would be things with Einzel Gone, being able to cross class and all that happy fun stuff. My allergies right now are a thing, guys. What the? I think I need to clean out the air conditioner here. Wowzers.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nose is itching.
What I'm hoping you can do is do swordsmanship, and then the next one do next job selection. Do
Like
a
mage?
and be
Yeah,
like a
dude,
magic
battle.
swordsman.
Yep. Yeah, I would definitely go that route for sure. But
And
hey, guys,
if I had
so
a choice, would be okay. Sorry, you're
oh
closing.
no, it's yeah. Going to go ahead and close down real quick, guys. Just want to thank everybody for joining us here today on Pray to Play. Lord willing, we'll be here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Just want to thank you guys, and gonna go ahead and pray for you, and we'll shut her down for today. That'll be our program for today. So, Lord Jesus, Father God, I come to you and I thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to spend time together as brothers and sisters in Christ. Thank you for the lessons we're able to learn in like every aspect of life, that we can bring that into eternity. Jesus, I do really appreciate that. Yahweh, continue to guide us step by step as we walk through our day, and help us to see you and to see ourselves in you. May we always know how loved we are, and act out of that belief that we are loved and that we are good in you. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you, guys. Peace.